Don't talk much, they don't hear me when I do. Smell it on the gram, but inside it ain't true. Homies all drifting like leaves in the breeze. Rooms full of people still feeling that freeze. Lately I've been losing my grip on the mission. Feeling like there's a glitch in the system. Scrolling through memories, blurry like visions. Talking to mirrors, I'm that one who's listening. Pressure's been heavy, no sleeping at night. Dreams turning demons, they creeping in light. Success on my mind, the cost ain't right. If pain is the fuel, I'm taking that flight. Losing my mind, yeah, I feel it each day. Voices be talking, they don't go away. Walking through fire, I smell hell anyway. Deep down I'm burning, and I just wanna say,
falling in the deep, right on my blind side. When I couldn't see and I don't think twice. I hear the violins, I'm one blow from losing my mind. I know what I need, but I can't escape. I feel it on my chest when it's getting late. I hear the violins, I'm one blow from losing my mind.
talking to myself like I'm 2 steps gone. Split soul, one right, one dead wrong. Keep it together, but I lost the glue. Taping up cracks, I'm feeling brand new. Hallucinate, see it flicker then fade. Like a friend who is digging your grave. Eyes wide open, but the world is bent. Got jokes that he never once meant. Suicidal frontin' with a deathbed. Feeling something real when I'm leaning off the edge. Rubber screw is loose, there's a floating noose that's waiting for you. Tangled in the shadows where the cold wind blew. Risen through the secrets that you can't undo. Dancing with the ghosts in the midnight you. Going adrift, floating through silence where memories sit.
Falling in the deep, right on my blind side. When I couldn't see and I don't think twice.
Holy shit. This came out pretty fucking good, man. That came out pretty fucking good.
I know what I need, but I can't escape. I feel it on my chest when it's getting late. I hear the violins, I'm
Oh,
one
shit.
blow from losing my mind.
That came out actually pretty good, man. What's up, chat? Hope you guys are doing well, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. That is an unreleased fucking full song for you right there. Full lyric video and everything too that I'll be posting later on. Oh my god. We still got 3 minutes until the match starts, but yo, I'm actually so hyped how well that turned out. All right, so before we obviously get into anything, because I gotta fill in 3 minutes of time right here. I'm gonna be releasing an EP, a 4-track EP. Oh, wrong one. 4-track EP, and this was one of the songs that I made. It's called "Losing My Mind." I'm actually so excited. A 4-track EP, and I'm gonna be releasing it on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, and then here on YouTube Music, and then throw these videos up at the same time with the lyrics. You know what I mean? I'm actually so proud because I obviously did not make the beat, and I'm obviously not the female voice, right? But everything else I composed and I did. What was that song about? I'm glad you asked. Let's listen to it again. All right. I gotta be quiet.
Don't talk much, they don't hear me when I do. Smell it on the gram, but inside it ain't true. Homies all drifting like leaves in the breeze. Rooms full of people still feeling that freeze. Lately I've been losing my grip on the mission. Feeling like there's a glitch in the system. Scrolling through memories, blurry like visions. Talking to mirrors, I'm that one who's listening. Pressure's been heavy, no sleeping at night. Dreams turning demons, they creeping in light. Success on my mind, the cost ain't right. If pain is the fuel, I'm taking that flight. Losing my mind, yeah, I feel it each day. Voices be talking, they don't go away. Walking through fire, I smell hell anyway. Deep down I'm burning, and I just wanna say,
deep, right on my blind side. When I couldn't see and I don't think twice, I hear the violins. I'm one blow from losing my mind. I know what I need, but I can't escape. I feel it on my chest when it's getting late. I hear the violins. I'm one blow from losing my mind.
Talking to myself like I'm 2 steps gone. Split soul, one right, one dead wrong. Keep it together, but I lost the glue. Taping up cracks, I'm feeling brand new. Hallucinate, see it flicker then fade. Like a friend who is digging your grave. Eyes wide open, but the world is bent. Got jokes that he never once meant. Suicidal frontin' with a deathbed. Feeling something real when I'm leaning off the edge. Lower screw is loose, there's a floating noose that's waiting for you. Tangled in the shadows where the cold wind blew. Rinsing through the secrets that you can't undo. Dancing with the ghosts in the midnight you. Going adrift, floating through silence where memories sit.
Falling in the deep, right on my blind side. When I couldn't see and I don't think twice, I hear the violins. I'm one blow from losing.
Oh shit, I was muted. That shit's crazy. That's not even my favorite one that I did too. That's not even my favorite one, man. That shit's crazy. So again, 4-track EP, I'm calling it Nobody's Listening. I just finished the mixing and mastering. What a process. With me not knowing anything really about it, I finally feel really happy with how the mix and mastering turned out. So yeah, I'm gonna be throwing it on every single platform out there: Apple Music, Spotify, fucking Tidal, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, everything. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited for that shit. You just listened though? That shit's crazy. And again, it's not even my favorite one. I feel so proud. I feel so proud of it, man. Shit, dude. I need to get with it. I need to move this over here.
It is going to be very refreshing to see this.
Shout out to Kelly for the fucking choruses on it, man. She killed in the best way possible. She murdered all these choruses, man. She's on the hook on all 4 of these songs. Fucking crazy.
So I think that this would be a good time for him to shine and show his stuff.
All right, time to react and watch 100 Thieves lose, like always. So
as familiar with Scuba, but of course I trust your analysis of it. But also, I mean, you got
it's tough being a 100 Thieves fan, man. It's tough.
For this team, Ethan, a freaking world champion, right? Brock and Mata, like you got some.
They're gonna be yapping for another 20 minutes though. So we're playing Bind Sunset. And it ain't on the new map if it goes. Oh shit.
As your map 3, Alexis, what is your read on this?
Off rip, I'm looking at the Corrode, and I understand
Of course 100 Thieves pick
NRG's
Bind.
plan
Of course they
attack
do.
Going into it because they know 100 Thieves hasn't had a lot of time to practice, so it makes sense that they would want to pick Corrode into the stand.
I'm actually really curious about the Bind because for a long time there, Bind was 100 Thieves' playground.
Yeah.
Remember, they were winning rounds when Bucio's mouse
man.
disconnected.
That's right.
Like, and they were still winning rounds.
I just want to release those songs right now so bad. I just want to just. I guess I could, right? Nobody's listening.
It's not being replaced in
Ironic. That's what the project's called, man. Nobody's listening.
Austin is raised on this map and how many times he had found so much success there. But here we go now, and we're gonna get.
I'm so stoked about it because it took me 2 weeks. Release them shits. I might submit them. I might submit them today.
for the
The
double.
distribution on going on all of the streaming services
absolutely disgusting, so it makes
might take a while, so I might
Oh, but on the other side here, instead you end
I
up
might look
drawing
into it
double
after
score out of
this
one.
match,
You have Mata on the
actually.
raise. Doug, are you looking forward to seeing anything here on the NRG side?
Yeah, I think Mata's raise is very quickly kind of taking North America by storm. And we
I'm
know
so proud of
what
every aspect of
value
it
is
too,
in that.
man.
I'm messing heavy with this double controller
So
combo on
fucking
mine. I
proud.
really like what
2
they're trying to
weeks
do.
of putting in at least 4 to 6 hours every day trying to mix and master this shit. God, it was so frustrating. Obviously, it's not professional level, but I got to the point where I'm happy with it and it's consumable. You know, it's consumable, so that's the biggest thing. I don't have
two teams that are kind of going on the same trajectory. They've kind of just decided to
Ninja all over
throw it into the
here.
wall, really, and see if anything will stick to
There
get
we
them
go.
into champs. They've really got to go on a run. But the trouble is the timing is different between the two teams.
It's very different. NRG planned this roster move out quite a way in advance. Right at the end of stage 1, Finesse goes
There we
out,
go.
Scuba's brought in, and there's the coaching shift as well. And so they've utilized that offseason to get some reps. 100 Thieves are the opposite, really.
Yeah, it's time for that Samson match start. Load up
All right.
fast with Samson.
Our
SSD.
king of
We
Boostio
get
got
started into the
benched.
pistol round.
Let's see
and
how
we're
this
looking at a bind
new guy
opening
does
here
for
in
us.
this series. And just
Fight
Thieves
us
is
like I'm a
trying-
part of
yeah,
the
this is
team.
aggro as
For 100
anything. They're trying to
Thieves.
skirmish nice
See
and
how he
early. There's
does.
4 players just trying to lead.
Nice trade.
See if they can do a bit more damage than a nade was tossed in and eventually conceding that space.
No fast reaction from NRG down short. That's what you would expect the call to be, which is exactly why Xander was there ready for it.
Oh, that's cryo down for 100 Thieves though.
Variable option. Just held that
The
space.
entry.
And now I think 100
I
Thieves
guess
are
he's still got
expecting a fast
Asuna, but
reaction,
he's
and they
low.
don't quite know how to spread the defense. Mata prodding towards Hookah, but the main body of NRG is still working their way slowly down.
Xander, he's going to be the lone
Xander,
player to
let's
try
go.
and hold them back. It's a good first shot from him. Still more players creeping up past that line and doubt creeping into the back of the mines. Potentially these 100
Oh
Thieves
my God,
players, but they
timing,
could
timing,
take the
timing.
timing and take it well. Potentially
Oh.
the smokes have dropped down and with damage under some plan. Going to be stuck. Ethan. The knowledge
Nice.
not there, but Asama's just catching a bullet to the dome. EU finding it. Leaves it just out of Ethan and Mata.
Yeah, flash
Mata's
out.
just absolutely nowhere near. Ethan's trying to make a play, trying to hold on for anything. This is a
Yo.
flag that needs to occur.
Oh my God, this
Timely
flank is
Mata,
going to be
but Mata
massive.
has got to walk from this point on. It's cautious. 100 Thieves don't want to overextend. And here's the
Oh, he
backstab.
missed
Mata
though.
just trying to look from behind.
Mata, he
can't
missed.
get it
Let's
with
go.
easy
Good
shots.
shit.
100 Thieves. They double up
Easy.
and they dismiss entirely. It's
Yo,
a
yo.
pistol round. It goes their way.
Much more proactive from
Yo,
100
yo.
Thieves. Defining the tempo right from the off with that push down into Fountain. And NRG missed some really crucial opportunities to accelerate. Ended up going for a pretty telegraphed play down short behind the Viper wall. And Mata was essentially AFK that round. I mean, he was over in Hookah playing a single player game.
Timing was way off.
A great start for 100 Thieves. And you mentioned it
Oh my
slightly just
God.
before we got going.
Asuna-
It's 100 Thieves map pick. And in every sense, it's 100 Thieves map pick. If you think about the most historic map
How
that
is
you
Asuna
associate with
still
this
on the
team,
roster?
always
It's
be picking
crazy
it's
to me.
always bind. When they were, winning in Americas, it was because they were the best team, arguably, in the world on this map.
I wonder how that works.
They've
Like,
changed up
how
their
and
composition
why is
since then,
Asuna
but I
still
like
on
the
this
comp they're
bitch?
running. With Arsenal and Cryo and Double Duelist, no qualms with that.
Love the guy,
But
but
look at the
God
maps
damn.
they've chosen to go for. Bind and Corrode. Both of the new maps in the pool when they have, like, no time with practice for this team.
And I think
gotta be forced
it
up.
kind of makes sense. If you're 100 Thieves, you think from their perspective, how do
Oh
we
my
get a
God.
win against an NRG? They've been
100
playing with
Thieves
their
have
roster
2
now for
Vandals.
much longer than they have when they're making a change like removing and putting Boosty on the bench. Honestly, you need wildcard picks. You've got to go to maps where you know your opponents are not going to be as prepped
Oh,
on.
he hit him.
Yeah.
And so I think that might be the thought process going for 100 Thieves. It's their
He
best
hit him.
chance of victory.
The great equalizer, Bind and Corrode, where NRG also don't have very much practice.
Xander, yeah, he's
Love
gonna step
that.
up to that one.
What a
He's not gonna let
play.
Son get
Throwing
away
up
with
the
it.
smoke while he's pushing.
100
That
Thieves,
was
with their previous
very well
composition, were
done.
very re-clear heavy on their defense side.
Very well.
That was when they were running double initiator. I think you can still do it with double duelist. Cryo, with his splashes, can get pretty active.
I don't know why we
So
would give a...
NRG might opt for a slower pace, trying to bait out those reactions and punish them.
Oh, yeah,
And this
easy.
round, of course,
Yep.
Yeah, you try and go towards that one with a couple of pistols in hand. Kess is going to be meeting you judge in hand, but doesn't anticipate that Scuba was already there. But Scuba is isolated alone.
he might be a menace with this shotgun, but I don't see how he's ever going to get out of this.
How the hell do you even get out?
It's just about damage done. I think 100 Thieves have no reason to close the gap.
Yeah.
They
It's
knew
as
he
far
only
away
had
as
a
possible.
shotgun, so they
Four
kept the
players surviving
distance.
as well for 100 Thieves. Should be relatively healthy.
Yeah. The
Finally,
economy's
they're
looking
playing
good.
decent.
They could go
Because I
into a
feel like
bonus round.
the old
And-
100 Thieves would have pushed him.
It was Ethan talking about it just before this match began.
They would have
You heard
pushed
him
his
in
ass
an
in there
interview
with a
piece saying,
shotgun.
100 Thieves always have some kind of, I don't know if he called it cheese or if he used that term, but
Yeah.
some kind of set idea, some interesting
I mean, we
either
saw it on the pistol, didn't we?
Okay,
yeah,
so
composition or set play that they
Kess
can throw
is the
out that will
replacement
catch
for
you off guard.
Boostio.
Yeah.
He's playing
And he
Smoke.
said they'll be ready for it, but it's rounds like this where you
Brimstone
have
right
to be ready.
now.
Over the top there. Triple
Bonus for
face
100
as well.
Thieves.
Players are swinging. Contest over that showers control. Deep overhead with the knife. 100 Thieves give up the space.
We got
All
3
for another
showers. 2 are lurking
layer
on
of
short for a
things.
flank.
Giving up the space, but also
NRG side.
paying attention now to short, looking for the other half of the push. They know that it's not going to be all 5 through showers. And Asuna, in the meantime, is holding a pretty aggressive position over towards Hookah.
Show presence,
Right? He's
shut
on a
up,
line where he's getting good
re-hit.
information. They're jiggle peeking over towards B long as well.
Yep.
So they're pretty confident that this 3-player stack should stay on A.
What a flash overhead. On the
Use utility,
just pumping over
rotate.
towards A, trying to keep these 100 Thieves players tethered. NRG left wondering where to actually go from this point.
Kess with only 1 smoke left. New role for him too. An initiator most of the time. We expected him to be coming out playing initiator, sentinel. He's starting on smokes.
Yeah. It's fake pressure by NRG to try and pull players
Oh,
over towards
what
B.
a
That's
shot.
A hell of a shot with Asuna dropped. Surely 100 Thieves feel a little bit
Respect
weakened,
game.
but they're not budging. Still sticking
I
over towards
respect
the A
that. That was a
side.
good
That's
shot.
the final smoke
30
from
seconds
Kess.
left.
Nothing for the retake.
30 seconds left. Time's running
25
out. Trying to pop
seconds.
through now with the flash forwards. Ethan wants to take matters into his own hands up towards bench. Detonating
Oh,
your feet in
no.
the light and the highlight. Really just
Oh.
lights up most of the players. Rifles.
Xander still on B site.
Jar with the movement. NRG. Time was running short, but they make the most of it.
Save the
Very
Vandal.
patient. Ethan already showcasing
It
that
is crazy
his
how
calling
close
styles
these pro players
probably going to be
get
pretty slow and
to their
controlled,
monitors.
which is all well and good. We saw him last year though, calling some
Blows my-
slow and
blows my
kind of
mind
out of control
sometimes.
rounds. I think though this year should be better from Ethan's calling. And the reason that
They're
I'm
literally
more
like
confident is
this,
because of this
man.
guy, because of Som.
It's crazy.
Ethan, when he was calling last year, didn't have Som in the team. Finesse and Som both joined at the same time, and then Finesse took over the reins. But Som is really vocal. From the bits that we've been able to hear, extremely valuable to a caller to have somebody like that on the team. So 100 Thieves do a sum total of 0 damage to NRG's economy on that bonus. And I do think it's worth paying attention to the brim smokes. I know that's
That was a
boring
good
detail
shot.
maybe to mention, but a lot of defensive brims are going to be putting a smoke down to apply pressure to the plant. Kess used all 3 of them over towards short, and then they weren't even actually able to play in front of the attacker's smokes. And make use of it anyway. Just something to keep an eye on.
Oh my god, he's doing the almighty lineup
All
here.
players of NRG looking over towards B.
He's
for
doing the
this one.
almighty lineup.
Asuna might be able to take a little bit of a fight here again. A lot of bodies looking to try and take it.
Uh-oh.
Wide swings out.
Trades.
Just with the stimmies. And the
Did
guns
not
in
go
hand.
in
NRG,
100 Thieves' favor.
The ones coming
Did
up on
not.
top.
Well, that might be round over already.
Yep.
Nade, Molly into the back, just in case there was anybody fast. As long as Scuba doesn't
They
die.
know someone's lurking.
But peeking up on towards it. Yeah,
Yeah,
he realizes
play your life.
Play your life. Back away. Snake bite.
Nice snake bite for
Sure
the
you just get
delay
the hell out of
there.
there. Do
Respect.
not give any ins for 100 Thieves.
And the goal as well for NRG is to actually try to find these players and take guns out of their hands. But if you die too early, you might give 100 Thieves a chance back in this. So run a little bit of time off the clock and then go chasing.
Scuba just trying
That's
to be
crazy.
as smart as possible.
He actually saw
A lot
him
of hype around
there.
this guy. Long time coming is what.
That's
a
why
lot
he
of people
shot the
have been
first
saying.
one. He actually
Absolutely.
saw him.
I think
We
he's a
couldn't
great
even
player.
see him.
And he's been around for a long
I didn't.
time.
Even,
He really
I couldn't
has.
see him.
One of those players that's been knocking on the door of Tier 1 for ages, and it feels
But then again,
weird that he hasn't had
the
his chance
spectator
already.
outline kind of.
But I suppose you could have said the same about Brock when he was
Makes
coming
it more
into
difficult.
NRG too. There's one of the disadvantages of the way that 100 Thieves likes to play. If you go for those early brawls and you try to get aggressive, and you meet the NRG stack, it can be over in the blink of an eye. It won't always go the way of NRG. You know, a
Man.
big team fight like that can sometimes.
I woke up
bring
at like
100 Thieves
3
flavor,
a.m.
but this
to
time,
watch
roll of the dice,
Jakura.
and it's left with them to deal.
I woke up at 3 a.m. to watch Jakura,
Somewhat of a vibe
man.
being put together by 100 Thieves.
Fucking
Great,
parasocial.
but they do have some rifles, at least, to maybe do something. But for now, NRG steadily
Extremely parasocial.
winning out of gunfights, winning out these rounds.
Who else, man? Who else? There's like 50,000 other
This is
people.
gonna
Come
be
on.
Heavy prio over towards Showers. Look at that. Just taking it alone. He's got no backup when he does that, but
Showers crunch.
Showers crunch. Yeah, they hear that pressure, and then they see the player. There it is.
Okay.
Just jump onto the chance. Straight through that TP.
Not a
Maybe
bad
looking for
play,
a
I
bit more
suppose.
gun upgrade obtained, and here's the reaction.
But you
NRG
left your
making
Viper
moves over
alone
towards
on B.
A scurry with a footstep. That's going to be heard across the board. 100 Thieves are not ready to supplement and help out Xander. Xander's got to do it all alone now. Back against the wall, feeling that
Wait, you know
pressure.
about Chikura?
Mounting on top of
Wait.
him there with the rifle. Ethan finally gets control of it. Situation
W, man.
handled. The players are going to start to flood into this one potentially fast. 100 Thieves already forwards, taking up towards back halls.
My lonely ass.
Arsenal one away
Parasocial
from the
as fuck.
showstopper in this situation too. Player advantage. Pretty sizable here for 100 Thieves, even more
Nice
so
of
now.
you.
Yeah, Scuba going down. 100 Thieves slowly whittling away. Trying to get that advantage.
He's 1 HP. Just peek him. He's 1
last
HP.
one left.
He's 1
Yes, three
HP. Just peek
players.
this guy.
Unknowns circling around him yet. Didn't
That-
really know where the action was coming from. with all
That's
those
sick.
Sound cues cut away.
That's sick.
So 100 Thieves showing
I'm glad I'm not the only
signs of
one.
life. They're not just going to be winning the pistol.
I'm
and
so
be done
happy
with it.
now. I feel like I'm Arky now. I'm just smiling.
Value there from Xander
That makes
to
me feel
just
better.
get his one.
I'm
Slow
healed.
things down, but it's this shower crunch that
healed.
really
Oh, what the
makes the
wall
difference.
bang?
Huh, what a kill onto Scuba. The wall bang. Might as well go for that kind of stuff. See if you can get some free damage done. But 100 Thieves are super comfortable on this map, even though they haven't had as much practice with this team. Still putting together plays like that to punish Mata as he goes for the orb.
That's hella funny. Holy
Currently
shit.
sat at 0 kills, which explains the difference between the ults. Asuna up to the showstopper now. And 100 Thieves with some large tools to work with. Not the kind of round where you want to be doing something fast off barrier, I think.
Oh,
You
that
want the
flash did.
defense.
Flash stem
Oh,
a bit
that
of
was
pressure over towards
NRG's
B.
flash. Okay.
NRG make their way towards A. That's the benefit of the Yoru though, is that Cryo can be almost everywhere at once. Nightfall scatters onto the one side, Knife on the other, so that's going to be partitioning up the site. EU trying to hold this one towards the back of it. At least that Showers control, looking for control.
Oh, he
forwards.
gave it up.
Two stray shots, battered forward.
Got overwhelmed and gave it
real
up.
issue here. Kess is just dominating
Bam.
the angles out towards it. Players moving in front of him though. Shotguns does not do the job. Showstopper over the top. It's chaos. Anarchy. 100 Thieves trying to thrive, but Brock and Scuba persevere.
Damn. Of course, Xander is still at
Very
B.
resilient from
How
Brock and Scuba
are you
there.
still at B
Felt like they were going into
when
a
all
meat
that is
grinder.
going on?
Kess called the
Xander,
timing.
come on, dog.
Scuba came through.
All that chaos
think
and all
has
those
secured the
comms
round.
are coming
Xander
through.
Worried
And
because
you're
he hasn't
still
had the plan go
rotating
down
from
that they're gonna be
O?
ending B,
Oh
and now he's
my
actually got
wait.
the timing. He's got the read.
And
Just
just
cooked
put
them
your
here.
dick in my mouth,
All up
Xander.
into their faces. They're going to be jumping
Yeah,
straight
just
into
put
the
it in my
wall,
mouth,
straight into
Xander.
the
Yup.
wall. Xander is brought into that 1v1. Spraying them down. 1 bullet left. Has to commit to the reload now. He's put a stop to it. Spike picked up though. And Scuba's going to be making another run and
Scuba's
another go of things over
1
towards A.
HP.
It's a nice rotate. Xander really committed onto B here. He's going to be late coming back, but he's got massive
Oh man,
health advantage.
Xander's gonna have to
46.
clear everything because
Scuba, a
he's
couple of
committed to
bullets
B.
from the Phantom and he'll get taken out. But massive advantage for him in terms of positioning. He can choose wherever he likes to try to get around. Question is how confident he feels. Does he feel like Xander's got the read and is closing in on him? Taking a bit of a liberty, repositioning towards backside. Might catch Xander unaware.
Might be meeting each other head on.
Uh-oh.
Game of timings. Both players questioning. Knives are out.
Oh my god.
But guns is what's going to win you the fight here. Back to the wall, into the corner. Scuba just tucked tight with the
Nice.
points out and betrays Scuba. It's another round to add up to the tally, and Xander.
Appreciate you, Josh. Hope you have a good day,
Very
man.
cerebral play from him.
Appreciate you
Much
tuning
slower
in.
than Scuba was expecting.
Yeah.
Scuba's got the read that he's
Thank
coming on
you,
the
sir.
flank there because
Thank
he
you, sir.
figures, well, if Xander was rotating through spawn, he'd already be here by now. So that position might look a little silly. Does get Xander an easy kill. Secures
Man,
an
I have the
important
I have the
1v1.
songs.
In a round where it
on
looked like
replay in my
100
own
Thieves had
head.
taken it. Oh, sorry, pardon me. It looked like NRG had taken it. These couple of kills from
But-
Pork and Scuba. But Xander really smart, realizing that the plant hadn't gone through on A and putting himself in a spot to be able to defend B. Red Bull clutch.
NRG overthought that one, and they take a pause.
NRG.
And they take a
So at
pause.
this point, yeah, we managed to
I'm gonna play
go
some.
back and make it a little bit even early on, but this is a 2-round lead. They're looking to ice them out. ensure that it doesn't go any further.
First tack timeout where Bonker gets to have
I'm
some
gonna go
input
like
in
this.
quite a while, isn't it? Haven't seen him in the coaching booth for NRG. A very weird
sort of
situation
capture.
throughout this year in terms of the coach rotation, and
Picked up, dropped, picked up again.
very odd indeed. But NRG have got to hope that they've made the right decisions towards the end of this year. As the 100 Thieves, both teams taking a gamble. It is entirely possible that we'll look back on some of these roster moves and think,
But the thing
wow,
is, I
what a
can't
disaster.
tell
But
what my OBS sees.
you've got to respect the thought process in the sense of you have to take a risk. When you're down so much like these teams, you need to probably make the grand finals of stage 2 to go to champs. Gotta take a risk. Gotta try.
Let's throw anything together and see if it works out for them. As a pit held down in the palms of Xander, he's going to be letting this one loose down A short. So that's going to remove an avenue. Knife overhead, so we'll have to respect that.
Zach was actually very alone there in short. If NRG had been going for some kind of fast short pressure, could have easily been caught, but NRG are conditioning this slow pace to their game.
Really interesting pit. Showers control is there for now. NRG could choose to go around the pit. Just avoid it entirely as an obstacle. Altered
There we go,
around
there we go.
Scuba.
I'm smart, I'm smart.
100 Thieves still keeping 3 players over towards A because they've got this jiggle peak for information down into Fountain.
Oh yeah.
And until NRG
yeah.
start pushing people away from B long.
Oh
This
yeah.
A side
I'm
is
so
gonna be
good at
difficult
this
to
streaming
crack.
shit. Oh
Time
yeah.
starting to dwindle. The 50 seconds mark. NRG trying to pressure over towards B.
So good at this shit.
Prowler in your face. Just going to layer it down with the smoke. Dodges and a knife.
But all of this is just to try to pull rotates over towards the B side. You look at these players
I'm
secured
so
in
good at
showers,
this
and you can
shit.
see what Ethan is calling here. The B pressure is designed to pull players, and it
Make
hasn't.
progress while still watching the game, and you see me playing my game.
EU
W,
now has the read it to
man.
fake, and there's about to be 4 players
so
defending A.
smart.
Drifting back into the fight that's about to take place. It's going to be bloody. Bit of a skirmish to take place.
Oh,
and
they
there with
cleared
the
it out
damage
too.
all done and
He
set.
got
There
two,
with
we got
rifle.
two.
Tiffany's plays
Nice.
down Asuna. He steps forwards. Wants to defend this one right at the
Only
choke
one
point.
card.
Time
Fuck, I hate that
fully
so much.
against them now. Spike irretrievable. NRG for all that working of the map. Unable to get anything going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Definitely not that.
100 Thieves have got a complete read. Basically every one of these rounds, NRG have been hitting into the stacked site.
I feel like I should reverse these.
I'm not sure if there's a single piece of util that they're reading that's fake. But there does seem to be a little bit of a lack of NRG actually scaling off the util in those situations. You saw EU and Kess read it almost immediately.
Yeah.
There was no real pressure coming towards them on B.
Shit.
A mid to late round timing like that, and you've got to see bodies, otherwise you're pretty confident it's not real.
Thieves. Money starting to build up at this point. NRG getting to the brink of it. Scrap together to buy.
Ooh, EU could get punished here.
They could too. No defense there. Prowler's going to be broken though. Xander's bit of a switch up in terms of the setup actually.
This time, bodies behind the B default, and Cryo does decide to take his gate crash.
This could pop through here. Xander especially feeling that pressure. Lines it up with a snake
It's gonna
bite.
be scary because they can move over
Avoid
here.
any contention.
Alright,
Seeing it already. Looking to double up and maybe
Full
take that
screen.
fight. A bait and switch.
The re-clear.
Yeah, re-clear. Very proactive by NRG, or by 100 Thieves, excuse me. NRG on the other side. They're just trying to creep away from the action as fast as possible.
Super proactive. And also, Scuba not being particularly proactive over here.
Smoke in your face though. Trying to brute force their way through this one now. The tempo increases. Chord form. What a shot by Mata. He's on the ball
Trying
with
to figure
that
out the
one. Still
sizing here.
adjustment by
Alright.
Kessie. Gets the one for the trade is online. And Mata
Make it watch
built
me.
his way up to that ultimate now. Plan from Ethan. Full committal. It's the extension. 100 Thieves got to work with just 3 players now to try and make it.
I think I
move
do
the
that.
retake.
No.
Very tough one.
Yeah.
Mata
Do
still with a
this.
showstopper. How do you get through that? Doubled up as well in lamps.
Doubled up. Side by side.
Let's go.
Satchel over.
Let's
Asuna.
go.
Shorty trying to clear this.
Nora,
one. He's alone,
hello,
trying to
hello.
take this fight
I
out.
am doing it.
Sponsor two.
Oh. Let me
Doesn't really want any
let me
part
think
of
it.
this one still.
Let
The
me
time
think,
is
let me think.
ticking, and at some point,
I'm
100
doing
Thieves need
pretty
to make
well,
a play towards
actually.
it. Tap from Cryo,
You know what I mean?
forcing out the
I'm
nade.
doing pretty well,
It's a fight
thank
as
you.
well that
Hope you are
Asuna's just not
doing
getting
all
the
right,
kill, and he shredded the
too.
players down to barely anything, but the
Oh, yeah.
time again
I
is
win
against
this
them.
match.
Too slow going from 100 Thieves, and Cryo, decent go. But that's all it'll be.
Alright, 5-3,
This one
100
going down
Thieves.
towards the tail end of it. 100 Thieves.
That is expensive though, Brent. That
Let's see
really
what we
is.
do. Let's see what we do here.
Thieves doing a ton of damage
put
there to
you
NRG's
here.
economy.
43.
Not letting a single player
Oh,
escape.
no, that's all 6 points.
It's going to make a
So you
meaningful
go
difference.
there.
One player's not going to be able to buy in the next round. Big entry though from Mada,
go
got to be
there.
said.
Yeah.
And that's value for them. They really
Just to secure
sped things
this.
up. Even though they technically were going into 3 defenders here on A, the speed at which they got into the site meant that none of the defenders were really in position. But let's have a look at this. I mean, Som is wondering whether to go with a Bulldog
Easy
or
win.
an Outlaw.
Easy win.
Goes for the Outlaw in the end, but there's only one player with light armor on the other side.
A lot of units are going to be sailing overhead here towards A. This is going to be pressure coming forwards and through that knife against the wall. And a showstopper joins it. Mada just lighting them up now. Dimensional drift offloaded with that nightfall on top of it. You're picking out these players, and Kess has handed them almost a freebie. EU forwards. No sound cues.
Nice.
No chance at all.
Nice.
It's shut down. Swept away. An EU with a 4-piece is the player to do it.
You play 100 Thieves tempo, you're playing straight into their game. Any kind of fast play like that, 100 Thieves love a scrap. They love a
really
ball at
do.
that kind of speed. Slightly delayed off barrier, not an instant A-pop, but pretty much. I'm trying to catch 100 Thieves off guard because NRG have just been going slowly, slowly, slowly every other time. And this one fails. Every ult unloaded. NRG now forced down onto Nico.
Had a well finally going dry.
And as a
Plays
frenzy,
again.
as
NRG
they're done.
not messing around. It's a TP forwards. EU is alone
no.
doing this. Hello, there needs to be some backup to try and at least defend that rifle from potentially being an issue. Orbital strike was even offloaded. Kess looking to
Oh,
try
that's
and
so
support.
unfortunate.
He's forwards though. He needs some help. Locked out and alone. Going over towards the A site. This is 100 Thieves gearing up for a scrap. Could get messy. Whole of their team just isolated over towards this
4v3,
one area
100
of the map.
Thieves,
Spike
advantage.
Dropped down in their laps.
They committed so heavily to this one though in the anti-eco. It's sending 2 people through the teleport, using the Brim ultimate as well. Feels a little bit like they might have lost track of NRG's economy and thought this was a rifle round. But nevertheless, it does look kind of
I think
wrapped
I'll
up.
lose this.
Brock just playing for the ult orbs, why not?
He's got a horn, he can open the door up.
Yeah, he could do.
He's fading away. They want to take it even before that timing is allowed. Smoke dissipates. It's a flash in the face of these players. Brock's just going to send it himself. There's a rifle to really work with and play with, but he's got to do a lot from this spot. And listen, doesn't know really where they're hiding. Stimmy down. Spikes in your laps. Very realistic that there's no danger at all.
I mean, he could just stay alive and keep the gun. if
Oh,
he
that's a
wanted
good
to.
play.
Aston is going to do the same thing, I think. He's running around right now. He's trying to catch him.
The round the world strat.
Yep.
Go on.
Being pre-aimed.
11, 12,
Is he
13,
going
14,
for it?
15.
Let's go
I'll
for it.
lose that.
He's got nothing for it. Just going to send it. Door opens. Cryo was sharp enough.
It's tough. I don't know what to do here.
So in the end, a bit of a funny
If I
round,
do
but a
this,
fairly
I
clean
I
one for
lose
100
this
Thieves.
location 100%,
Do
and
you
I
think
don't
though
win
they
that
might
one.
have just lost track of the economy slightly there? Because
I
going
don't
for a double
see me
TP
winning,
play
so
from
I'm
short is pretty risky when you're the team with guns. The other has not. Especially when you consider the Brim ult being used. But
Yeah.
fair play. Listen, they're up 7-3. 100 Thieves in the ascendancy, but now ults very much in favor of NRG. How does Ethan call around this one? Because they need this round desperately. Can't afford to let this one slip. It's time to use everything.
Big ults to use.
Dude,
Good jump spot.
give me-
Stray bullets.
thanks.
Other side here. Kess is not lacking in confidence. Doubled up.
Alright, I finished the weekly
Just the
challenges,
one with a nightfall.
so I can quit.
That null command is going to be emanating out, sweeping out, and these players are just dropped, chopped down on the knees. Kess is going to do a lot from that spot again towards the back of the side. Asuna defends alongside it. Snakebite up and over, but there's a seize to really just mix in. It's a foul concoction with a U-turn, a flash and a peek. 100 Thieves are ready for it. Biding their time, trying to slow this one down. It's left to just Scuba and Even to do it all. And Scuba just unleashing the pit. In a 1v2 now, Spike.
1v2, he has the pit to his
Giving
advantage,
out
but he
window
leaves
with the curtain
immediately.
up, and he can make a bit of a
Going to
mad dash
B.
and a scurry over towards B, but he's still going to try and take this one at a player disadvantage.
Pit's not doing anything for him here.
Alright,
Scuba's
all
gotta win this one by
100 Thieves has to do,
repositioning
all
smartly.
100 Thieves has to do is
First of
play
all, it comes down to
together.
getting the read on
Don't
where
give them
Xander and Aston even
1v1s.
are.
They have the advantage.
Positions.
2v1.
A lot of unknowns and question marks. Scuba's going to be thinking
But also,
which direction they're coming from.
cannot line up.
100 Thieves making sure to
They
play this
can't
one
line
doubled
up either.
Asuna putting his body on the line. He's the first one to get that tap out, and he's wide out into the open. It reveals the position. There's no
Alright,
kill
but
claim.
heals him.
Scuba, he's desperate for it. Damage is done. Xander sticking onto the
Asuna's
half.
so lucky he did not die
Gets
there.
off of it in time. It's a win con that's earned them NRG. Scuba, he's desperate for this one now, just trying to earn those
Asuna
fights
is
himself,
so lucky
but not
he
freely
didn't die
given, and
there.
100 Thieves
So
wrap it up.
lucky, man.
Plenty of opportunities there for Scuba to be able to win that one. Just letting it slip through his fingers. Pretty similar to earlier when he was in the 1v1 against Xander. I think there would have been some questions if Xander's taking over the IGL, and is it going to affect his individual performance? Well, he's 12-4, so doesn't look like it. Where's the coordination from NRG in terms of forcing that fight into Asuna, though? There's a seize, there's flashes, but
Is it
they're not
halftime?
actually
I need to go
swinging two
pee.
of them at any point. They're just kind of
One more
trickling
round.
into backside
One more
lane,
round.
one by one. And 100 Thieves eat them up.
Last round to get something done at all. That's a lot of body spotted. Cryo. Stick around for now, but a nade is going to be clearing them out. Snakebite to respond. A quick follow-up. Suppression's there.
Oh shit, big, massive! He only got one. Fuck.
Just a 1-for-1 though. Xander
That would have
instant
been
with the
nuts.
reposition.
Well played by Mada there to put his body on the line.
God, that
actually.
would have been nuts.
Tanking it here. Kess has got a nose
Who
in.
likes nuts?
Playing with that one. Xander's stuck in close just in case it's an anti-flash position, but Soma's just squaring up and taking these challenges. Flash overhead. EU feels that heat now coming his way. Nade overhead, but they haven't cleared out this area, and it's not even being watched for. Cryo!
Oh yeah, Cryo.
Delivering death from above. Position's not accounted for. NRG
Nice.
wandering backs to these players. Drifting in
Som
and out.
is 1
wondering what the
HP.
hell they can
Literally
do from this
less
one.
than 1
Someone's left to do it in a
HP.
1v3.
Nice, let's go.
Weak
Alright, I'm gonna go
as
pee.
anything, and
Halftime break.
9-3 is the way that this half is going to get wrapped up.
It's been gambles, smart, strategic gambles from 100 Thieves in terms of changing their roster, picking bind. They haven't had much practice, but honestly, with this defense half, you wouldn't be able to tell that much. They look pretty clean with what they were going for. The defensive re-clears, they look pretty sharp with their aim. Xander and EU, 23 kills to 10 deaths between them.
It's unreal from them, really. Hyper proactive from 100 Thieves. It's led them well, and we'll see how the end of bind turns out.
I know what you're thinking. Total glow up. What's her secret? Fine, I'll spill. I totally upgraded with Verizon. Everyone gets a free phone with any plan, even if you're already a customer, like me. Now I have Google Gemini. It's like a little glam squad in my pocket. Gemini, what eye makeup goes with this lipstick?
I'd suggest a classic cat eye.
Wow, setting the bar high for daycare pickup. Get in on this.
Oh, shit. Do I play the song again? Do I play the song again? Don't talk much, they don't hear me when I do. Smell it on the gram, but inside it ain't true. Homies all drifting like leaves in the breeze. Rooms full of people still feeling that freeze. Lately I've been losing my grip on the mission. Feeling like there's a glitch in the system. Scrolling through memories, blurry like visions. Talking to mirrors, I'm that one who's listening. Pressure's been heavy, no sleeping at night. Dreams turning demons, they creeping in.
success on my mind. The cost ain't right. If pain is the fuel, I'm taking that flight. Losing my mind, yeah, I feel it each day. Voices be talking, they don't go away. Walking through fire, I smell hell anyway. Deep down I'm burning, and I just wanna hold up, listen, listen, listen. She fucking kills this shit. Listen. Say.
Falling in the deep, right on my blind side. When I couldn't see it, no, I don't think twice. I hear the violins. I'm one blow from losing my mind. I know what I need, but I can't escape. I feel it on my chest when it's getting late. I hear the violins. I'm one blow from losing my mind.
Oh my god, her voice is incredible. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Kelly for doing that.
Pretty much 100 Thieves looking to dominate that angle. Pick up an upgrade.
Lock the fuck in.
The judge not going to be doing too much here though. These players that are wrapping around and slowly closing in on 100 Thieves.
That's cute. Okay.
Ensure that there's no
Okay,
more
that's
mistakes from
okay.
here on out. Attack forwards,
Moving on.
by taken. Easily done.
That's
3
cute.
piece for Som. Could have got a bit disastrous, but it isn't.
They managed to keep the judge as well.
Yeah.
Choosing to opt into that instead of the stinger, so get that positioned over towards, you know, lamps, short, hookah, plenty of spots where you can make that work and be pretty dangerous. The Brawl got overrun fairly quickly, actually, by the eco. This is a spot. 100 Thieves were trying to make their bonus happen.
Dude, I hate
Barely did
autocorrect so
any
much.
damage, actually. It didn't matter in the end. They ran away with every rifle round. We'll see the shoes on the other foot what NRG have got for us.
Beginning.
Dude, she did her fucking
Down.
thing,
By
man.
Ethan.
Mixed and mastered by me, by the way.
Just respect that.
Just saying.
That's the kind of intel
Just saying.
NRG didn't really have.
I'm so
Pushing
proud
people
of
away
it.
from Octagon, denying info.
I'm so proud of it.
Flash is
All right.
good. With the satchel, they know that Asina's going to be lurking around. Potentially the brunt of the rest of their forces. Ethan, stray shots. Bucky. Some might be about to deliver and rain down death here. Bucky in hand. My God,
Traded.
Ethan, just trying to supplement.
1 for 1.
It's not
Spraying,
bad.
Running away, it's not bad at all.
There's a lot of damage. Kess and Asuna are really weak off the back of that one. Quite a nice little bait and switch setup.
And you really walking into this one. Judge shotgun just, wrecks Xander. Made a mistake of stepping into that one. Rifle
Shotguns
eventually
go
picked up. This
crazy.
player's looking straight below, but again, the gun's going to be pointing at the pitcher. EU trying to swivel all over the place there, trying to isolate those fights. Weaker weaponry matters not for NRG.
Nice setup.
Yeah,
Much more
it
trying to
took
bait
me
100
2
Thieves
weeks.
in rather than go for heavy reclear
4 to
stuff,
6
but
hours every single day.
Really
I have
good.
no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
getting
I
good
make
use out of
music
the
for
light
fun.
weaponry. With a
I
setup
make
that
music for
wouldn't
fun
imagine they'll be using much
and to
on
get my
rifle
feelings
fights.
out. That's it. I do it for me.
But everybody that had a light weapon.
Mixing and
really got
mastering,
involved
I know
here, whether
that
it was
world
damage
I
or
know
kill.
nothing about.
Go on, Ethan!
So 2 weeks straight, 4 to 6 hours a day.
And that's
I locked
knocked
the
100 Thieves'
fucking
economy
so
down
much
and set NRG
frustration.
really up for the comeback. I mean, this is a want now.
Yeah, it is.
But we got it
Gonna be
done.
high.
We got it done. Let's go.
Really holding against this one here, but there's a
4
lot of players.
songs.
Hold on,
4
Asuna.
songs.
What a shot. Rattles a shot onto
I'm gonna be
Mana. There's a bit of
Gonna
a
be
pizza
releasing
play.
the project
Occurring
on
in
all
attempts
streaming
at at
platforms
least.
very
Bodies are
soon.
toppling though. Gun reclaimed.
But-
Kess's forwards. Lights out. Brings it to a 2v2.
2v2.
Scuba here in that footstep, dropping down forwards again.
Damn.
It's going to be the spike isolated, drop down. Xander's got to do it now. We're just
Focus on that one. Yep.
Sheriff. Spots out where Som is hiding.
Oh,
Great
through the
shot.
smoke.
Scuba's got it on lock. 2 rounds now, just the difference between these two teams. After that first half from NRG, counting their lucky stars, but it's off the back of great turnaround.
Another showers crunch on an anti-eco. I mean, the previous one that we saw in the first half was actually a sand crunch, but still, I'm really sending bodies through the teleport into committed positions. Both teams showcasing that they're not going to be respectful of their opponents when they're on that lighter weaponry. All right, fair enough. Amada comes out with the operator as we head into a tactical timeout for 100 Thieves. This is where we start to see Zig's impact, I think.
All right.
It's been a while since they've played Vine, but they'll have a bunch of stuff in the back, ideas of how they want to approach, and you could really make the best use out of your strat book here the first time that you're ever playing in stage 2. Sure. There's
Ba,
no
ba,
form
ba,
of footage
ba.
for your opponents to worry about.
Sorry.
Any idea that you bring out here is going to be pretty much for the first time. But they need a round on the board.
Doing that as a career? Fuck no.
And the
Fuck
tempo
no.
is very different, isn't it? 100 Thieves kind of trying
Mixing
a lot of stuff
mastering as a
early
career?
round, even if it's just
Fuck
the map
no.
control. But the map control comes with a lot of util. They're trying to fast
Fuck
take
no.
areas of the map and then maybe slow things down if they want. Whereas NRG were very slow.
The
at
amount
beginning,
of
anticipating
frustration
some
I
kind of
went
defensive
through.
push and then either contacting up or slow lurking
And for
into
very little
positions.
money that I'd be getting starting
Quite a
out,
different approach.
I'm good.
But a somewhat even
I'm
game.
good where I'm at.
We'll see if 100 Thieves can get back in the driving seat. NRG though.
Fuck. I can't even think. I can't even process that.
He's got an
Hell
ult as well
no.
to work with, so I could get aggressive here. Don't have to worry about being called out.
I appreciate it though.
into the open too much.
Thanks. It does mean a lot to me
Just work
because
slow
fuck.
default from 100 Thieves. This is newer from them.
That flash just slows down the 100 Thieves players from taking sand, so it buys time for Mada to get set up on long. A knife as well.
Plus, for
to clear
solo
out
artists,
this showers
AI is
area.
kind of taking over.
NRG
Low
might now
key.
want to go for a push, and that will go straight into EU.
EU's going to be meeting his
No.
match. Som had the help alongside him. Ethan was right there just in case the kill didn't go his way. Out through A short though. There's 100 Thieves now, ready and waiting. The time to strike nigh. They're going to be looking for it. There's a flash there overhead. This is going to be causing a whole lot of hurt.
man.
As soon as he hears that util, smoke splits up, divides up most of the site.
I'm liking the defensive utility. NRG look clean with it. They kind of boxed 100 Thieves in. The smoke is good. The flash was good.
They know where
They slowed
lamps.
them out here.
They know
It's
100
not gonna
Thieves
be
is inside
quiet.
lamps and nowhere for. Oh, he gave it up though. He gave it up.
GR maneuvering a couple
Lock
of
in.
players.
Lock in,
The way
100
Orca
Thieves.
Strike was waiting. Kess wondering if he should offload it, but it's a call for the contact peak. Up forward, straight into the crossfire.
Now, oh my
Asuna
God!
monsters
Traded
with
though.
that
It was
shot.
traded.
Ethan's gonna reveal his
Gnarly.
hand anyway. Straight there towards the side with a nade out wide. Cryo
Nice.
just hunts
Cryo.
him down. Heads are
Oh
rolling
yeah,
now.
he's falling back to spawn.
Thieves
Commit to the
regain control.
plants,
What
Xander.
showers?
Come on,
No,
man.
Cryo's gonna be hearing it with the footsteps. Mada,
You're dead.
too smart. He's baited
Oh
it.
my God, Cryo!
Cryo just takes him out.
Come on, man.
Forwards now. It's methodical here, and Som has been
Hell
essentially
yeah.
left alone. In a spot like this, he's looking for help. Scuba.
That one on the round.
Because they don't know where Cryo's wandered off to. Som matters into his own hands. Cryo
Yeah.
from behind.
Cryo,
instantaneous with the
one of the
exchange.
round, man.
Scuba's left to do it in that 1v2. Oh yeah, Cryo not aware of that one. He was looking in a different direction. Time
Don't
still
care,
ticking,
he
but
won
there's
him
a
the round.
chance. Scuba is going to go for this. Molly, rebounds.
On
Is it
point.
good enough here. Scuba's got half.
He
Almost
wasted his
strikes
ult.
on the run.
No.
Microwave in Scuba. Anything to
He
get the job
thought
done.
his molly missed, so he
There you
used
see
his
Kess at
ultimate.
least knows how to
No.
play that spot pretty well with the molly bouncing off the wall, following up with the ultimate too. Absolutely securing the round for 100 Thieves. Might have made things a little bit difficult, though. Had Mada actually hit the shot onto Cryo, that one, you know, there's a couple of kills in rounds like this that make the difference.
Man.
Yes, it's cold in that. I don't think this guy is an initiated player with lineups like that.
Well, you also wouldn't think that he's kind of a brand new player when he's at top of the scoreboard for 100 Thieves.
Hear the violence.
100 Thieves are willing to just fall up, potentially explode out. Cryo's going to look to try and clear most of this way here. It's an orbital strike to slow down the approach. It's going to be offloaded by NRG. Plenty of ults, in fact, used at that point. A little bit of spam, though. It goes the wrong way for Brock. He's out.
Nice shot.
Cryo sharp. Showstopper denied.
No.
Out of the sky. Scuba. It's denied any opportunity for 100 Thieves. The rest of his team going to be backing him up mightily now.
1v2.
Scuba retreats, realizing he's lost the help of Som. They can leave this now into the 1v2. They can take this one together. Kess. Hell of a challenge.
Uh-oh.
It's ult in your face. You're going to be asked to do
Yep.
a lot from that spot. Obliterated.
Great use of ultimates in this round from NRG, but they
Low
didn't make
key,
the
if he had
difference.
the
did.
timing,
How he
smoke
managed to
on that
find the
right,
shot onto
exactly where
Asuna
he
before
did,
Asuna's rocket
go
came
left.
out, I've no idea.
Bait
And
out the
then also
rocket,
following up for a
make
second
him shoot the
match.
rocket into the smoke.
Oh,
Yeah, that's nice.
Asuna had just taken so much damage already by
Oh
the
good though,
landings,
oh good.
but the follow-up kill is really lovely.
He just didn't have enough time for anything after planting the bomb.
NRG proving that they can play at that higher pace as well. As soon as Cryo went for the ult, NRG are all over it, and the gap goes down to 2 again.
My God, I fucking hate you.
Down to 2, chance to make it just 1. Thieves knocked down to just pistols.
Not you, chat, not you. Send in a voice message to my best friend.
Same util that Ethan's kind of used to here. He's going to use his own native
Voice
response.
message, best
I
friend.
do like the macro though from 100 Thieves. They're making it feel like there's a bit of breed pressure as they walk down short. The timing's nice.
Horn's broken. Stray shots, Brock. Just on the straight line of side angle. Sees the connection onto the clone. Prowler out wide on top of it.
Uh-oh.
To tap and attempt. 100 Thieves looking to pull some util out. Ollie over the top, rifles from the side. NRG are taking this one to the firing line. The squad lining them all up. Scuba again.
The defensive util is so clean though too. NRG have always got smokes down that put pressure on 100 Thieves when they're planting. There's Brim Molly lineups flying in.
No.
Narnia through the wall.
No.
Past Aslan's face and landing on default. It's really nice what NRG have got cooked on this side. I wasn't that big on what NRG was showcasing on their attack. Looked a bit piecemeal, but here, they're looking really good.
Yeah. Ready for the fast plays of 100 Thieves.
Much better quality half.
Instant pit drop down. We've seen that one before. It's going to be blocking out a short. Som very close to this angle.
All right, looks like 100 Thieves is
Expecting some kind of flash through that one. They've
trying
been
to bait out
conditioning the
some
smoke at the bottom of B-long.
some
few times.
util.
And 100 Thieves are heading in this direction, but just chose to let it expire. And Ethan is going to be critical in terms of his ult timing.
NRG Viper Pit on A.
Has to get info, but then can't get caught.
Lee poking out. There was a chance. Could have lost his life.
Nice Molly.
Gonna need though to replace that space. 2 stray shots.
Man,
as well. Knife's gonna be getting good
I
info.
woke up
There it is, 4 players spotted. That's the
so
ultimate
early
expended. No
to
command
watch
down. He's gonna be dropped down to
Jakura,
his
man.
knees. Give it a bit of info though, and time has been poured as well.
God.
Drop down, TP's abound. Chances for a pivot, but EU's got to do this alone
Nice
here.
EU.
Horn dealt with second player as well. Hot on his heels, jumping away at him. 100 Thieves.
Once you
Make it chaotic, make it
expose
scrappy,
like that,
and eventually go
don't
for
know
a full pivot
what
over
else to
towards
do.
A.
In a 4v2 as well. With a pit, difficult to lose.
NRG grouped up to make a play for this one. The money is good at the end of the day.
4v2.
Really worried about building up more ults for 100 Thieves, but at this point they might make a go for things. At least spam a couple of bullets, see what you can get.
Oh
Fish out a
man,
player.
100 Thieves
Makes it
committed
winnable.
a Viper's Pit.
Especially if it's Xander.
Or is that still Scuba's?
TP's still flying forwards as well, looking to deny most
No,
of that
that's still
space. 100
Scuba's. Never
Thieves
mind, I
should
take
have
that
this
back, I
one
take that
completely
back.
on lock. Scuba drifting around now,
I
but
think.
as that time, yeah, just drifts down closer. Beautiful work from Kess. Not feeling the nerves at all on this big stage.
No, he has been impressive mechanically. I wasn't familiar with the guy particularly, but everybody I talked to
Oh no, it was
was
Xander.
praising his mechanics.
It was 100 Thieves Viper Pit.
If you didn't
Damn.
get a chance to hear
Wasted.
from 100 Thieves, they said that originally he kind of crossed their
Wasted.
radar because they needed a short-term substitution for EU.
Oh my God, what a shot.
Looked towards Kess. Liked how he
Boostio can
played,
never.
decided to bring him back in now when they had a vacancy in the roster.
God damn it.
Look at the ultimates. Basically nothing online. Maybe a chance that you could get Kess's ult up if he's able to get the plant or something like that. But otherwise, it's just going to be a pretty raw round. 100 Thieves with a chance to get up to map point.
Please make this a quick 2-0. 100
Will have to
Thieves.
concede a lot of this space.
Please make it a quick 2-0.
Both teams convinced that there's going to be some aggression around this B long smoke.
Waiting for it to dissipate and replace it with that.
Watching this game makes me want to play, man. But when I
Looks to
play,
catch on to
it's
the body,
obviously
so they cancel the showers crunch.
dog shit.
Thieves
Sorry.
steadily
Oh my God.
split for now, but looking for picks, opportunities to creep closer, take a bit more territory. Pressure being made over towards B.
They are good at pushing back these B long players before they go into an A hit. It keeps 3 defenders on B. A lot of pressure now for Mada and Som to deal with.
Gonna try and stop this one. So Jiggleby just spotted onto the shoulder, rattled with the shots. But Aston has revealed his team's hands now. It's going to be going over towards A now, and he wants to send it full throttle.
Okay.
It's a double satchel all the way into the back. He's looking to supplement it potentially with that peek onto the hole. The players already out.
Trades.
There,
Nice.
trying to make it work.
In 100 Thieves'
Makes it
favor.
work. Almost single-handedly.
4v3. 100 Thieves' favor.
Wrapping around from
3v3.
behind. Ethan could absolutely be playing spoiler. He's caught the one. Matters out.
3v2.
Lights
2v2.
out for EU. Cryo still answering back.
Do we know still won the
He gets him
showers?
into the fight, but there's no defense
We do now.
happening. And even had a chance to really just.
What are you doing, Cryo?
Back to it all.
You threw, Cryo. You fucking threw.
They come out on
He's.
top.
We know one showers and he's
They
running
just a
away.
one-round difference.
With your back towards showers.
100 Thieves
What the
got
fuck are you
scrambled
doing?
There. Their brains turned into an omelette, a mess in the pan. And NRG were everywhere. They were flooding into
Dude, you
backside
take that
quicker than
fight
Aston was
showers.
expecting. And Ethan
What are you
is
doing,
in
Cryo? You
showers
take that
already.
fight showers,
Scuba's
man.
pitching from the opposite direction.
That's what I'm
Thieves
saying.
just couldn't find a safe place to be able to work that. Cryo did a good job with his aim, fighting into backside, but I gotta say, positionally, they looked a little lost in the chaos. That's a big round for NRG to be able to pick up.
Yeah, it's massive.
Pulls the gap down. It also buys a bit of time for their ults to come online, but the ult cycle is going to be faster for 100 Thieves, and that honestly could make all the difference. Cryo 1 away. Kess 1 away. In terms of fighting for ult orbs, I think 100 Thieves have been doing a good job at taking B long and conditioning that they're going to be taking B long even if they end A. So I think it's plausible that they could head in that direction and prioritize getting Cryo's ult up, for example. Yoru ult in, get Kess the plant, play a post with the orbital strike. There's ways of using ultimates here before NRG get a single one online.
Anything to tip the scales.
But NRG will still have a bye. So, you know, it's not a disaster if NRG lose and 100 Thieves get up to 12. But if it happens the other way around and 100 Thieves
Oh
economy
boy,
gets
come
broken,
on,
look
lock
at the
in,
credits
100
that they're working with.
Thieves.
Suddenly, NRG could run away with the game.
Hit the satchel, bit of a boost up towards truck, so some can playing on top of a perch.
Smokes down.
Could be unexpected, but also Mada, he's got Cryo and EU on the other side. So I was talking about Cryo potentially playing.
Yo, I'm
for
such
the
a
long
loser.
haul.
I can't stop thinking about
Might wanna make a play
Jakura.
for this one.
Like, it just randomly pops in my head sometimes. Like, damn,
Swamps out wide from this spot.
they really made it, dude.
The jiggling occurring. Posturing from 100 Thieves. Looking for something. Prowler out through showers. 100 Thieves trying to take control of it. Cryo is one away from the ult. Nade rebounds.
You have to
Pushes
be
him back.
You have to be a little bit worried about a showers crunch here too.
He's currently not in control of this one.
Ooh,
Matter
he
trying to go
tagged
for that
him
repeat.
too.
Prowler
Took away the
assist.
armor.
Smokes down.
Pushed him back.
And this is all just a play for Cryo to be able to get his ult up, I think.
Dimensional drift will be very handy.
Right here. My ult's
Mada tucking himself into a one and done against a Yoru ult. I mean, that could go
Holy
very
slow
wrong.
pace,
Question
dude.
is, does Cryo
100 Thieves
even bother
accomplished
clearing that spot? 'Cause it's
nothing
miles
playing
away from
slow
where he's
right
gonna
now.
be popping out through showers.
Popping out through showers. It's going to be onto these
They
A-short players,
accomplished
I think. Somno,
nothing.
Hylo's
That's
gonna
all
be
his
one
head.
of the players anyway. Drop it down. Out into the open. Mana is cutting it up close.
Okay.
Overwhelmed. Swarmed by the players up through the back as well.
Okay.
Surely. Cryo.
4v3, 100 Thieves favor.
There.
W.
Able to respond, but he's now going to try and hold this one back. And as a player,
3v3.
your face,
Oh, 3v2 now.
Spot. Not going his way, but the timing
Nice.
is poor. Kess leaps on
Uh-oh.
it, still not expecting it,
Nice.
but still,
Oh my God.
just the aim.
Oh, Scuba nearly had the chance to be able to win that round.
That
but
was
100
scary.
Thieves
Scuba
clutch
almost
it
pulled through for
in the
NRG.
final moments.
By the way, we're rooting for
Again,
100
Kess
Thieves over here.
comes up big
We're
for them.
rooting for 100 Thieves
18
over
kills.
here.
There was some
Bop.
chaos happening there.
Straight
The
to your
ult into the
fucking
backside
head.
as well to stop rotators coming through. But Arsenal are alone, and you see a little bit of relief there, perhaps. NRG immediately take time out of their own. The
NRG
economy's not
timeout.
broken. I mean, we were looking at the
NRG
credits before they went
timeout,
into that
man.
round, but it's not pretty either.
All
The ults still are not really yet on.
right, so
par.
yeah, I made 4 songs
It's an ideal, but this is the round.
with that beautiful human being that you heard on the chorus. I made 4 songs with her.
Ronco had his time to interject.
I'm calling the project.
Just took
No
time out of their
one.
own.
I'm calling the
extra time
project.
on
No
top of it.
one's listening.
Yeah, a few more seconds.
Yeah, when a weaponry's poor,
It's gonna
you
be
need an
on
idea. You need
It's gonna be out on
Yeah,
all platforms:
I don't know, I don't
YouTube
have the kind of
Music,
insight as to whether
Amazon
Podcast is gonna
Music,
be giving them,
Spotify,
a set
Apple
strat to
Music,
run in this kind of moment.
all the big
As
ones.
somebody like that's what I
It's
would
gonna be
expect
under
a coach like
Z
Chet
script
to
though.
do, who NRG have worked
Z
with before, or whether
script.
it's to do more with adjusting the strategy. Like, hey, we need to
Anyways.
be, you know,
One
if they
more
go
round.
pressure showers,
One
let's
more
make sure we're
round.
punching on them.
One
If
more
they might be
round.
long, let's make sure
Come
we're
on,
really
Under
clear.
Thieves.
You know, those kind of strategic adjustments
Close
that aren't necessarily
it
set plays.
out.
They're double
They have 2
judging
shotguns,
styles.
but their defense.
2 seconds.
Oh, never mind. 1 shotgun.
Maybe
He
not that
switched.
Scuba's replaced it with a Spectre. Rourke is a bit of danger though, perhaps, over here towards Hookah. But a slow beginning from 100 Thieves, respecting NRG.
Oh. He got hacks. He got the hacks.
Very aggro.
He actually hit him?
Warning
He actually
shots.
hit him a little bit. No, he didn't.
Push 100 Thieves away.
Debating you. Haha.
Still that slow default, all spread out here. 100 Thieves
Terrible Lord.
really quite slow.
Thank you
They're
for the follow
looking for a
on
trap
Twitch.
lane,
Appreciate you,
expecting
big dog.
him to Decided a timeout.
Nice,
Deep
Xander.
window.
Come on!
Shoulder peeks
5v4.
out, gives Xander that perfect timing. Wasn't the cleanest kill,
100 Thieves
but
favor.
kill nevertheless.
Wasn't the cleanest movement though either.
Why would you shoot that? Give away your position. You're a fucking
he's
idiot.
credit.
Cryo,
Not
dude. You're
immediate.
low-key throwing, man. Why would you shoot
heads here.
the robot?
But they're slowly looking to regain some information towards short. Trying to
You
figure out
gotta
where
pick
100 Thieves
B.
gathering for the hit.
Then you show presence back on A.
Slowly
Like,
tiptoeing
oh my
into the
god.
onside. Tess was holding it, but now backs himself
Pro
out.
player, by the
Timing.
way.
And 100 Thieves are
Jesus
going into
fucking.
Brock. Brock has the judge.
This could be disastrous right now. Quite script, but exactly what RG really needed. It's an orbital strike forwards. Asuna is gone, and from behind they strike. EU puts 2 of them into
1
the grave.
HP. EU's
left
1
to really stand
HP.
against here. Gonna sidestep around that with a snake bite forwards. Prowler from the side. Scuba is there. Xander.
Oh my god,
to follow
2v1.
up with Cryo.
Nice. 100 Thieves closed it out somehow, man. I'm clapping my hands. Don't worry. I'm not doing anything else. I'm clapping my hands.
A map for 100 Thieves. One that they'd been comfortable on in the past, but we weren't sure what we were going to get today from them. Kess up towards the top of the scoreboard. In fact, at the top, 18 and 15.
I wonder how Boostio's feeling, man.
The new addition to 100 Thieves gets them across the line in some really
I just can't
critical
help but to
rounds.
wonder how Boostio is feeling.
But
A
NRG
world
didn't let it go
champion
now.
got
Considering it was a
benched.
9-3 half, they didn't
That's
have
crazy.
much value on their attack side at all.
Is he tweeting at all?
They made 100 Thieves sweat there. It's so difficult to know what the hell we're going to get from this series, especially with the decider being Corrode.
Yeah, we don't know.
But
We really
maybe
don't know.
a bit more comfortable territory as Sunset coming up. Nobody knows anything though here.
No, we really don't.
Ah,
NRG
he-
could have been putting a lot of eggs
he
into
hasn't
that
said
basket,
nothing in
but
a couple
we'll find out
days.
on the other side of this, we'll be back just shortly.
Let's watch some animals, huh? Game 1 is in the books. Fishies. What is this overlay? Can we get rid of that overlay? Got fishies. Crows bottom right. Red fox middle. Wolf hybrids. Marmoset. I don't even know what that is. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then a pasture up top. Straight chilling. They straight chilling. Let's check on some cats. Check on some cats, man. Cat Kingdom right here, dog. When I get a house, I want, obviously not this big, right? Once I buy a house, I want to get my cats something like this, like an outdoor enclosure. You know what I mean? That's the dream. I'm never having kids. I'm gonna get a vasectomy ASAP, but I'm gonna have cats, and that's a W. That's a W. Build an enclosure like this, not this big, obviously. You know what I mean? But goals right here. This is fucking goals. I want to see cats. 100 Thieves. is going into a break. 100 Thieves 1, map 1. 100 Thieves 1, map 1. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. My pullout game's strong, but I don't want kids, man. I don't want kids. Ask my ex, man. My pullout game's strong. Anyways. Oh, what kind of camera is this? Oh man, look at that beast. Oh, I didn't realize that was a cat in front of the camera. I didn't realize that was a cat in front of the camera. I thought it was an object. You don't want kids either? Yeah, F that, man. F that. Just give me my cat. Maybe 2 cats. I'm good. But my second cat has to be very specific, and I know I shouldn't be, but on my second cat, I'm going to be very specific. I want a Scottish fold, man. Scottish fold. Love it. Love it. Oh hell no, that's not a bad thing. Bad thing to say. Not at all. You have 2 cats? W. I have one at the moment. What are their names? My cat's name is Sky. Sky. S-K-Y-E. Sky. I was maybe thinking that she would come to me saying her name. I don't know where she's at. No idea. What else is happening in animals and aquariums? What else is happening, man? So we got Alvea Sanctuary, the Furball Farm, City Cat TV, YouTube chat. Carla and Myro? Myro. Am I saying that right? Myro. I like that. I like that. Otters. Look at these otters real quick. Otter highlights, a thon, all of them everywhere, and an ocean ASMR soundtrack to relax with. Marine Mama Rescue. The Marine Mama Rescue Center is a hospital for sick and injured marine mammals. Interesting. Channel is run by BC Marine Mammal Rescue Society and passionate volunteers with feeds from marine rescue. That's sick. Murrow. These guys are so cute. These guys are cute. For a Sphinx cat because they're done with the fur. I feel that. I feel that. Luckily, my cat, Sky, she isn't that bad. She takes care of herself, man. Her fur is so soft. She's a black cat. Short hair, very short hair. Oh, it's muted, that's why.
You're the coach of NRG Vanguard. Now, something I want to ask you is you lost the 100 Thieves map pick of Bind. What is Ethan's calling like going to be for your map pick? Because this is the first time you've worked with Ethan as him as the main caller. So how have you worked with him? What is it going to be?
I definitely think on Bind, we started off a little bit slow on attack. They were playing passive and we just need to take map space way faster. So I think on Sunset now, it's going to be more aggressive, but still controlled. He is a very...
Anytime in these interviews, I just feel like they're just bullshitting.
So yeah, a lot more
They have no idea what they're talking about.
Excited to see it. Best of luck.
All right, well,
So I'm gonna be honest, Valorant is kind of random. Valorant is kind of random.
Here's Brendan's sideshow.
It's time to find out really as well. I'm looking forward to Sunset, I think, for a bit of a bounce back from NRG because it was slow going, to be honest. It was, you know, one of the things
Entire stream, or is that just this stream?
For this squad.
Yes, he is. I mean, Bonkar's words were disciplined, very methodical, but that can tend
I don't even know
towards,
what that
being
is.
Quite slow. I think I
What?
used the word ponderous on Bind as well. But I think they've got to increase the tempo a little bit. I do like that Bonkar's recognize that and recognizes that they need to speed up slightly. And here's the comp that they're going to be
Oh
running
yeah,
with.
that
So NRG
with that
page
fur.
out
Oh yeah,
GMG's
definitely.
Book. 100 Thieves going for something more along the lines of that double duelist, really focusing on Asna and Cryo, getting big value from their aim and their aggression.
Oh wait. I didn't even put in long air.
You know,
Hold
if
on.
we're talking about tempo again, if we're thinking about things in terms of
It didn't
fast
really
and
make a
slow,
difference.
yeah, NRG is going to be a little more slow around the map, but finding
They're
those
cute as fuck,
opportunities
though.
to be opportunistic, to find the timing and dive on it. You don't always have to be playing fast, but when you're offered an opening, you need to be able to accelerate.
Oh,
Maybe
I want a
that means
Scottish
the
fold,
lurkers
man.
Get a bit quicker. Maybe that means Mada spots an opening and throws out his own stuff.
God, I want a Scottish fold.
Maybe that means you are setting up plays with the grab net. Whatever it is, NRG on their attack side, which they're about to go into, need to find these openings and need to showcase that they can be a great team, capable of getting through to champs.
British commentary on football matches.
They didn't look half bad.
No.
Especially considering
Also
the
so
circumstances
mean.
of not having very much practice and going
Sky is already mean, so I can deal
So a chance for NRG to respond.
with another one. All right.
Setting
Map
the sights
2,
up towards mid. Here, there's a
NRG's
fight to be
pick.
taken.
He
Mada
picks him off mid.
thrives in the 1v1. He was going to be gone. That's a paranoia that just sends it. And the 100
But he got
Thieves
traded. Let's go.
clean it all up. It's a fast going though.
Oh, deadlock.
Cryo already trying to get ahead of this one, but the
Oh,
grab net.
oh.
Oh my! Obliterating them still. It's
Why
Brock
would you
with that
switch
ghost in hand.
observers?
Two targets that were sitting ducks.
Unless they
left it
just
into
died, they
now
all
a
died, right?
1v2, and Brock,
Oh yeah, he's
no
stunned.
run
He's stunned.
now.
He's stunned.
To
Go!
a
Oh
crawl.
my God.
Aston are going to be taking his time with it though. Kess can't really join up and link up with the fight. No reason to overplay your hands too much here. And double tap with discipline.
Nice.
It's 100 Thieves.
I was so confused in
Have a
the
pistol round
kill
win.
feed
Viewing that
because it
round
didn't
through
say
the
100
lens of
Thieves.
The tempo and the pace
It
again.
said Q something. I'm like, who is that?
NRG went for a bit of a fast
He doesn't change his
reaction
name.
as soon as they got Mada caught in mid. And no,
Yo, deadlock though. I love me some
disrespect Mada
deadlock
there.
action.
They decided to accelerate, caught people in the grab net, and unfortunately
I
just
respect
lost
that pick
a
from
couple of
NRG.
players a bit too
Deadlock.
early. And got Scuba
Probably one of
caught.
my favorite
Scuba didn't
characters.
anticipate that Asuna could be in spawn on such a fast timing. They're gonna force.
They're forcing. Big investment here.
God, I
from
want to
NRG.
play the game so bad.
Their map pick. They would love to get off to a strong start.
That's the problem with
One shot
watching
shot
this.
Pistol.
One shock. There is only one trip that they're have to run into though. Kess still has the other one in his hand.
Oh,
Cryo.
they're definitely
This is
definitely
aggro.
gonna clear you out, right?
A rifle too.
They're definitely gonna clear you out.
Didn't
They
realise that it was up
didn't.
against
No!
Nico, but there it is. Reveals it, and he's
Oh my God,
already
and he
got
got
it. There's a spot in
away!
the box. It's
He's
through,
20 HP,
ripped
but he got
all
away.
the way forwards and through.
Nutty.
Kess just needs to deny this chance. TP forwards. Seemingly aware of the fact he needs some help and he needs it now. EU is going to be providing that support here from the
Oh.
side. It's a quick cleanup.
Flawless,
and a
baby.
flawless round two. Immediate shutdown of the force.
You gotta be
I don't
able
under-
to play.
I
at a
said it
decent
once
speed
this
while
stream. I
still
don't
not
understand
making
how
mistakes like
Asuna,
that.
of all people,
Not
is
clearing
still
that
on this
situation
team.
and giving Cryo a clean
Love the
two.
guy, but goddamn.
Because when Cryo takes contact that early,
Like,
it also
whose
just tells
cock
us
is he
to see
sucking?
Exactly where everyone is. The rotates are going to be there. The rest of the team's got no chance of winning the 3v5. Big impact already from Cryo.
This goes here.
Who was remarkably good in stage 1. People might have forgotten because it was a while back.
Oh my God,
but he was
5.
on fire.
5.
And
They got all 5.
Fantastic. Players are creeped up though, forwards again, and they're
Oh!
trying to jump on him. Wasn't a TP. He's a gate crash back to safety.
Forced
but
the
Kess
TP,
now has to be
you know?
the player to hold them
Uh-oh.
back. Stun, ricocheting.
Nice.
Kess is ready with that
Nice.
Spencer.
2, 3,
And oh my, it's
4.
lighting them all up. Go on, get the ace. New to the stage, son.
Why
The
would you
ace
use
could
your-
be yours.
Oh.
Asuna jumps
He's left.
weaving, trying to set it
Hey!
up.
Booster Yo could never!
Couldn't find him a way of getting yourself sorted on the tier 1 stage. Dude, he looks nice. I mean, the aim, the crosshair placement, just snapping onto people's heads with the ghost out, double head shoulder
Let's go,
song.
chat.
I mean, a fairly easy one at the end there, set up by Asuna, but there's a nice little eye by power ace for Kess.
Hey, yo, W cosplays. Nice. I have a thing for cosplays, man. Oh my God.
Overhead here, NRG looking to see if they can brush that one off.
I wasn't doing
Just
what
an
you were
eco
thinking,
round,
but
100 Thieves are always
it's so
proactive.
true. Cosplays are
Think
one of
about
my
it, this is
biggest,
basically
like,
their bonus. They're coming into this one with Guardian, Bulldog, Spectre. So
what would you,
want to be trying to
what
make
would you
plays.
classify that as?
This is where
I don't know.
NRG might
Kink?
think,
No.
okay, let's slow things down to catch the
Not
aggression,
necessarily a
because you know
kink.
100 Thieves are going to be reclearing. Trying
I
to
don't
catch
know.
you, trying to fight you.
I don't know the correct terminology here.
Right,
Oh
with the
yeah,
flash as well,
styling
so
on
a
him.
bit ahead of it here. Som was side by side. He's cleaned up.
Right,
regardless of
right,
that.
right.
The forwards.
Oh, yeah.
Tries to snap to it.
Hit
Ethan
110!
takes him out.
Ethan! Omen!
Almost
Hit
going down in the
110!
process. That's a very wide face as the smoke
Nice.
blooms. EU was already in front of most of this. These timings that are being taken, 100 Thieves, seemingly one step ahead.
Oh, we didn't clear.
Drone forward.
Didn't clear EU. With the drone, they messed up.
Anything up? Information here, but Cryo's reposition is excellent. He's going to be earning himself a fight.
Nice
Swing
trade.
from the side. EU
Nice trade.
shuts down any chance of that round going wrong.
100 Thieves are pretty coordinated. I mean, these timings on the trades are actually looking really nice. And the refight, Paranoia thrown through into tiles at the same time as a double swing happens through mid. And NRG aren't ready for it. They're not set up in defensive positions to catch the aggression, and then they
Up
can't
4-0,
accelerate.
let's go, baby. Make it a
as
quick
reaction
2-0 for
quickly
us.
enough.
Make it a quick 2-0
You
for
saw
us,
him there.
baby.
He felt like he
Yeah.
had to go forwards
I'm
and
clapping
strike
my
for a
hand,
wide
don't
swing
worry.
and died before his teammates were with him.
All right.
Double up, top mid. Bit of a high-low occurring. Smokes up.
Oh!
There's your timing. Okay, EU, that's purely raw instinct. He knows the rough timing of when somebody might be peeking that.
Yeah, it's a nice
If that happened to me, I'd be
Asuna
so
walking
fucking pissed.
forwards. Again,
I'd be
against
so
the
pissed.
goodbye.
I'd probably alt
Risky,
F4
could hand over a rifle, but he's getting
mid-pro
information.
match. Not even kidding.
But it's all quiet from NRG. They're not giving anything up.
Not even kidding. I'd alt F4.
Bit of a scurry though. Not sure if that's heard. Asuna looks to be. See if he can tighten that net. Players though at NRG are evacuating, moving around
got
as
him.
well.
Get
Nice
away.
Out, and as
Yer.
well forwards, a wall in their face to potentially slow them down.
He's so slippery. He escapes and he plays EU
Nice.
in. Meanwhile, Scuba tries to activate on the lurk.
Nice.
Doesn't get anything
Tiles,
done.
tiles, tiles,
All of
tiles.
these
We know
other
he's
players
tiles.
are
Tiles, he's
escaping
tiles.
with
He's tiles.
fractional
Yep, we
HP.
know he's tiles. Yep.
Barely anything
Nice.
here. Cryo steps up. The next one to take that challenge. 5-0. 100 Thieves.
5 up. 5
They're
up.
just unreal right now with the form. It's not even their map pick.
I am worried for NRG. I'd be thinking about attack timeout already, to be honest. It's 5-0, and yeah, a couple of those are ecos. But just the way they're playing, it's
Let's get it.
giving me the bad vibes.
Yeah.
0 and 5.
Yeah. Time's ticking.
Bonkar's going to give him another chance to just steady the ship themselves.
All overhead here, NRG. It's a pacey takeover towards A main. See if they can stop any deep push out. This is Cryo hard committed. There's a lot to account for here.
Still got that gate crash to escape.
Yeah. But they could be coming from any sort of direction.
Oh, he got
Drone
seen.
spots him
So
out.
he had a
He's
TP
back.
out.
He will
That's
respect it.
unfortunate.
It was a fast play into elbow, like you mentioned.
You got
Tried to catch
cleared,
Xander
man.
inside of a grab net. That didn't work. Well, Som's going to have another one online fairly shortly.
All right, Cryo's
It's only
ulting. He's
Xander
clearing out
defending
mid
A-Code.
tiles.
Dimensional drift over. There's an
They're
annihilation.
committing
Som is going to be waiting.
A. They're
Let's see
committing
if
the
he can get
A.
correct timing. Lets it loose. There it is.
Got him now.
Wrapped up nice
He got
and
him
pretty. We'll
now.
see if that's
That's
even a chance
unfortunate.
of being broken out. Xander might just be no longer for this world here because the fight's not going their way. NRG, best chance
Yep,
they've had in a
Xander.
long while.
See ya,
But
dude.
this Fury, it's improv at
EU.
this point.
See ya, dude.
But it might just be working in their favor. Uncomfortable
Did we
fights for
not
100
see
Thieves
him
to
slide?
take. Asuna, though, wins one out with Ethan being dropped. It's
Nice,
brought to a
Asuna.
3v3.
3v3s.
Cryo's holding.
Technically
Steady
2v3 because
the aim with the
op.
operator in hand.
Because op,
Might have
you
got
know,
the jump kicks towards
2v3
the back.
op.
Silent jump spots. There's no Q. Gives it up now, though. 3 players of 100 Thieves moving forwards. Looking to see if they can dissect most of this one. Gliding forwards again. Asuna is right in his
Nice.
face. Shorty
He's getting
whipped
flanked.
out.
He's getting
Close
flanked.
Combat brought from behind.
Oh.
Needs to find value. There's the one, but the gun's not out. And his players allow Asuna.
Oh,
He's getting
man.
the second lease on life. They don't know where
2v1.
Scuba is now, but the damage done. There it is with the snake bite.
Nice.
Buying that time, Asuna.
Not enough time.
There's no time.
Damn.
The snake
That's
bite
unfortunate.
From the grave, taking down Kess.
What a ridiculous
Damn.
round.
Damn, I was hoping for like
NRG on the board.
like 10,
I mean,
10-2.
everything.
10-2. Let's go for a
Everything.
10-2 here.
A Red Bull clutch, technically, while dead. A bit mad.
Entire war chest was unloaded really in that round as well.
Jesus, man.
Asuna is pretty
How is this guy a
unstoppable, too.
pro?
He's 7-1.
Holy
He's never getting
shit.
punished. Nobody from NRG can really stand up to him or stop him. He's weaving through all of their utilities.
Again, love the guy, but
He's
goddamn.
kind of unleashed on Duelist.
Yeah,
Oh.
a round like that took almost everything here. Overdrive from Asuna.
Nice.
Hunter's Fury to supplement and
Nice.
assist.
He got two. He got two.
Putting them into the blender. RG maintained
Nice.
that composure, but again, not aware of
They're-
that gap.
100
and that
Thieves is
timing that
playing
Xander just
Sunset
jumps on.
so well right now.
They haven't been able to punish 100 Thieves for going aggressive once.
Boostio can never.
Everything that 100 Thieves try is working. Scuba and Brock don't even have the health to go for this.
No. Brought down to barely anything. One shot to the chest will really do him.
Our goat. It's
Xander
our
just
goat,
aims for the
man.
dome instead. Scuba gonna be left wondering as well what the hell is going wrong in this map. Just trying
Nice.
to stay alive here, but everything being denied. It's 6-1 for 100 Thieves.
You got to hit the panic button, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they need some kind of input from the coaches. 5 rounds left to play in the half. This one's going to be an eco. And
Oh, we got one with the. Oh,
as much as they want a little bit of pace, they're never the ones setting the tempo. It's always 100 Thieves. There's always something active around the map that the defense is doing. And here we go, attack timeout for NRG. Bonkar gets to talk to the team and have a bit of insight.
all right, tech timeout.
State of NRG that we're getting cheers
Only
for
took
the timeout,
NRG
but
7 rounds.
that's the reality
To
that
call
they are
a tech.
staring at right now.
Call
They
a tech.
desperately need some input.
Call your nail tech.
Well, their composition does play slower, right? There's no arguing about that. But if your comp plays slower and you're going to let 100 Thieves dictate the pace of the game, you have to at least be able to punish them when they overextend.
Yeah.
And try to draw them into overextending. But at the moment, NRG just can't figure it out. They can't get the read on whether 100 Thieves are going to go aggressive on barrier or if they're going to go for a re-clear. Ethan looks a little stressed here. He had a really bad time calling a year ago. And he was hoping to undo that kind of reputation that he built for himself with some good performances here.
Oh, yeah.
The defense side of Bind looked pretty good, but thus far that's 1.5 out of 3 where NRG have looked competent.
They changed it to 100 T-cast now.
Really struggling to get it going.
Yeah, this next round is not going to be any different, I would imagine. I mean, if you're looking for an
Instead
NRG
of the Q
resurgence,
something.
Bonkar's going to be putting the focus on round 9.
When that money's a little bit better.
Look at this though, Asuna, he goes for the jump spot over towards A. They don't hear anything, and so now they're getting ready to go for a mid re-clear instead. He's super active, Asuna. You've got to be able to anticipate where he is in order to shut him down.
Seeing a lot of control given up.
Jakura has me fucked up.
Market here, the
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God!
a hell of an adjustment. EU
Get on
blind
your
as anything, but just
fucking
took the shot
knees,
anyway.
man.
Cryo fills in the gaps alongside him.
Use that pissed
Now gonna
energy
give
to
it a bit
do
of a
something
move on,
else.
trying to hunt down the rest of
Holy
these players. Everyone
shit.
surviving. Hey,
Hey, yo!
Full focus on this round coming up. This is what the time
Take it how you want it,
when the
I
money was
guess.
good.
Looking at the odds, not much that NRG can work an entire round with. Got a pit to try and utilize, but that's more once you've already got in position.
That was dirty.
So what's the game plan? Scuba's still got his setup leaning over towards B, but
That
it's
was
just been countered
dirty,
completely by the
man.
Cypher. I mean, Kess is just sat on him. And Scuba can't do a thing. So instead, he's going to put the orb down over towards A and try to get space over there.
Testing
Nice, well played.
That's a misplay.
So well
Just
played.
out.
Boostio
Maybe not
can never.
anticipating the Cryo could be
So
that
well
deep
played.
again, but this mid control early on. The bread and butter so far of 100 Thieves.
And Asuna not worried about Scuba's lurk timing at all.
I love
even with the
Boostio,
orb
man.
down on
He's
A.
my goat. He's my goat.
Reads for the orb.
I love Boostio, man.
Brock's moving forwards here. NRG might be calling for a bit of a B split. Drone through main. Walking up as much as they can really get for free, which is quite a lot of space.
It is. Watch this trip, though.
Forwards. I want to really play off of this one here. There's a grab that into the back, and the drone just doesn't quite clear most of the way. Still, plant potentially down here. Scuba full commits towards it. There's a pit down. It's going to make it that much harder. Stuns ricocheting here. Asuna trying to make a go forwards now. That scan! The pit's going to be dropped down. These players not really being caught out into the open. Still, they're going to manage this one with just the guns and weaponry. Moving forwards again, Brock. It's a Hunter's Fury to see if he can assist the team, but now he's the last one left. When that damage done across the side, there it is, but a shorty in your face. Not much you can do about that.
It's a best case scenario for NRG. They get free through market and manage to put a pit down on the site. And yet still 100 Thieves managed to work through on the retake. EU couldn't find more value if he tried.
I mean, Scuba getting scanned is everything as well.
It really
Before
is.
this part in the replay, I mean, if that pit's up, it's a different
Let's
game.
go. Let's
At least in
go.
that round.
Let's go, 100 Thieves. Let's go.
That was their chance to get back on the board.
Yeah.
At this point, it's kind of chalk. I mean,
Yeah, 8-1.
writing's on the wall here. It have to be something miraculous for this not to be a 2-0 win for 100 Thieves, surely.
It's bargain bin buys, scrapped together. NRG trying to make do with whatever they got.
They're so heavily mid-defaulting.
Yeah.
They're never really pressuring Asuna and Xander off the A-line.
Crowd's still here. There's a smoke in his face, but he's not scared. Forward, crouched up.
Oh my god.
Side by side, just drifting
Holy
past Ethan.
shit.
He's right there.
These moments are crazy.
Sideline
Oh
here with a scan
shit.
down it. Cryo, smoke dissipates. He's just spotted it. Ethan trying to get a jump.
Ah!
Snappy from Cryo. Instant answer.
Sit the fuck
Still
down,
drops
Ethan.
in that top section of mid, but EU is
Sit the
quick
fuck
again
down,
to fill in the
Ethan.
gaps and the pieces. And again, that proactivity is forwards. Brock. It's being delivered a death blow. Cryo just sends him packing to the spectator seat. Mada and Scuba have got to do it again. Just two of these players with a lot against them here. Doubled up. Scuba answers them. Leaving it down here. There's 100 Thieves. Again, tightening their grip.
They're
onto the
giving them
series.
ones,
Scuba-
and that's how they lose. Of course. Of fucking course, you give them 1v1s. You fucking dumbass pro players. You're a pro player. It's 2v1. Your ego is massive. Your ego is so massive. Oh my god, imagine they lose because of that round right there. Imagine they lose this map because of that
Did
round.
an incredible job here, and 100 Thieves maybe getting slightly over ego with that final play. The response from Bunkar, one of relief, I suppose.
Yeah. Coach's worst nightmare, I think, though, if those are the rounds you're winning.
Exactly.
Because it means the game plan has gone wrong.
Yeah, and the mid-default looks horrible, honestly.
Oh, no! Just
well,
you're thinking there's going to be some help for it. That's a Hunter's Fury and a scan across the board. And just trying to jump away, out of the way of it. EU takes out Brock. Som, though, slipped the net. Potentially found a timing, but look at how quick 100 Thieves are already just creeping back in to fill up that space. Let's get the one before the trade is online. Brings it to a 2v3. NRG have chances, potentially.
Both of these players looking like they had different ideas. And Ethan decides to follow Scuba on that timing. Ethan can get basically anywhere on the map, right? He has the Omen ult to be able to work with. So Scuba is the one that's actually finding the timing up through mid to put pressure on Kess.
Trip.
That Kind of gives away where Kess is, though.
Yeah, but Scuba will be able to step past it.
You break that trip, though, and Ethan might have a timing to activate.
Kess is going to be having his back against the wall, tested again. A spot like this, noise being cut. Waiting for the final few moments as a TP. Trying to fake like he could be entering Ethan. Again, all just hoping that they can pull some 100 Thieves players out into the open. There's a tap. Kess is down and out.
God.
Just jumps on and decapitates Ethan. Xander ready with a cleanup. 9-2.
Dude, Kess has the worst Cypher ults. Oh
So
my God.
confused about that. The only advantage
That's
that
2
NRG
for
had
2
is
ults
that
that are just
player
terrible
positions were
Cypher
unknown,
ults
and yet they tapped the
that
planet
I've
and break
seen.
the trip at the exact
Oh
same
my
time,
God.
telling 100 Thieves
What
exactly
the
where they both
fuck?
are.
Boostio would
Strange way of
never.
playing that. Down 9-2. Desperation. A 9-3 half was almost recovered on Black, but it ended up not being enough, and that's the best case scenario here for NRG. 4 stingers. Som's ult, I suppose, to work with. Plenty of players on Pi watch as well, if that's what gets you going.
Ping's top mid, trying to go for a bit of a squeeze, I think, over towards A. And there it is, okay, rifles in the hands of these players. Mada's got it, Annihilation ready to be let loose. As soon as they see some signs of life, Cryo's been cleared. Mada, he's forwards, man. Tip of the spear for this team. Not just for show, still. Asuna is here, and that stun connects. And adjustment of the aim is beautiful, sublime work.
Let's go. Asuna,
Asuna
pop off.
just denying any chance, denying any opportunity. Him and Xander
Asuna
side
saved the
by
round,
side.
man. Let's go.
Puts it
10-2.
at 10-2 with a
10-2.
half.
10-2.
I really believe Asuna could have
10-2.
had the
Let's
ace
fucking
there.
go, Asuna.
I think Xander literally could have given it to him, but all good.
Let's
Make sure
fucking
that
go,
you secure
Asuna.
it 10-2. Asuna's been phenomenal, honestly. I don't think I've put enough respect on this guy now that we're heading into a double duelist meta. He's running
Locked
the
in,
game.
Yeah. God. Entirely
10-2,
unexpected
10-2,
from where we were standing at the
10-2.
beginning of the day, but 100 Thieves are on the verge of eliminating, well, not eliminating, I should say, but just at least taking the win from NRG. We're not quite in tournament formats yet.
Who gives you wings? Drop out, check it out. You gotta make the dance, just make it. Drop out, check it out. You gotta make the dance, just make it what? Make it loud, just make it loud. You gotta make the dance, just make it loud. Drop out.
Rookie ace.
Just make it what? Make it loud, just make it loud. You gotta make the dance, just make it loud, loud, loud.
Boostio.
You gotta make the dance, just make it loud.
We're back to it again here at the halftime. And really, I mean, it goes without saying, quite an important pistol round for NRG when they're sitting at 10-2 on their map pick.
Yeah.
And, you know, so early days in this tournament we're
wonder.
playing, and Josh, it's just, you know, it's rough for them.
It's very rough.
Riot Games. I'm assuming this is at Riot Games Arena, right? So I'm gonna go to Ticketmaster
weren't able
right
actually
now.
to push it over the line. Got to a 13-10 victory for 100 Thieves. NRG would need pistol, bonus, and so much more to make us believers
Go
here.
to
It's been a pretty
Valorant.
dismal game from them. One half of the entire match so far where NRG have looked awake. They're the team that in theory should have more practice, more time.
100 Thieves going to be ready to meet that firing line. It's a paranoia off the back of that contact. Everybody blind as anything matter. Goodness me, it's what he needed.
It's the same as Bind.
Firepower, explosive, and just catching onto the tail of Xander. There he is, doubled up, tip-tap from Kess, trying to really reclaim a bit of composure towards the end, but it is a pistol round win for NRG. The first step of what we needed to see
And
in the master plan.
So similar. I mean, again, both teams having a big brawl. NRG being the ones to initiate, to actually force the tempo, and Mada getting a bunch of kills. That's exactly how they won their pistol on Vine.
August 15th.
Man, they were able to convert the
That's
bonus.
a Friday. I work Fridays.
I do like the way that this composition can play on the defense side. They looked a lot better on Vine defense. They looked like they had more ideas, more setups.
Sunday.
So they're going to have to show it. Going to have to keep it up.
Ram there off the rip. Make sure that there's no quick follow-up on. Everybody trying to grab up that orb. That wall is going to be a bit of a problem, Brock.
August 2nd. What day is August 2nd?
Walked up on here. Asuna is forwards, but again, he's got
Oh, I
back
could go August 2nd.
Alongside Ethan, there should be
Watch
no
100 Thieves
worries.
play MIBR.
Meanwhile, the rest of 100 Thieves have blown their trumpets and taken down Jericho.
Ooh.
That wall took forever to break.
It's brutal, just the classics, and they're going to be meeting their match here. Brock with the Guardian. Shuts it down, only one player going
Could
down.
go
so
August 2nd,
one of
chat.
the best case scenarios really for NRG, even denying the fact that the 100 Thieves couldn't really go for any ult orb. So,
yeah,
thinking about the long con here, they're definitely doing the right motion.
Yeah, NRG are going to have a healthy bonus.
Oh, it says it's sold out.
I think it's a pretty
Fuck.
good idea for Mada to force up into this round. You see he's got 0 credits. I mean, same as Brock. Brock forces. I think this is a must-win round.
It says
So,
it's
like, you might as
sold
well be
out.
getting better
Damn
weapons.
it.
You've got to break 100 Thieves' economy to have any
Damn
chance
it.
of coming back in. How do 100 Thieves set up their attack rounds? Much more focused on taking extremity control rather than defaulting towards mid. It's just Kess who's thrown his cam in mid,
No,
just making sure
it's sold
in case NRG do
out.
something aggressive. But 100 Thieves are focused on going towards B,
Damn.
at least early on.
That's unfortunate.
Harder to play against the deadlock.
I mean, possibly, but also Kess was getting huge value by just staying on B on defense and making sure the Viper Lurk couldn't do anything. It's this position from Mada that could end up being really important. Asuna, Xander were playing in these kind of spots and just got so much info, so much value. Now 100 Thieves come and try to drone them away.
Okay, drone just going to be used. Mada is going to get jumped on here with a paranoia. Does going to be used pound for pound. Ethan puts a stop to it, stalls out 100 Thieves, and now they're just going to be walking most of the way. But are they going to expect this one here? It's a bait and switch setup. Ethan tucked tight. All going to be picked up. That's a double face in the end. And Mada baits him intentionally. He's going to make a big play from this.
Oh my god!
Just tears his head off and Kess on
I
the other side of
thought
the map.
they were at
Just
least
making
going to get
sure
one
what?
in that corner, you know what I mean?
Brock out
Let's
wide.
go.
No chance
Let's
against that many
fucking
adversaries.
go. Holy shit.
100 Thieves have found out 11.
Holy shit. Holy
There's a lot you can
shit.
say about the
Holy
ideas
shit.
and the macro
Holy
between these two
shit.
teams, but also when it just comes down to individuals, 100 Thieves have just been better in spots like that. And you see Ethan steps up against 2, and he just can't get it done. Can't wrangle the rifle down onto somebody's head, and 100 Thieves, also with a great shot from Xander, dismissed the second player too. Both of these squads have got big firepower upgrades. I think that's one of the things that leaps off the page when you see the addition of Scuba, the addition of Kess. But actually, in terms of who's shooting today, it is 100 Thieves.
Yeah, coming out of gates with something to prove, I think. Not a doubt, obviously, circling around 100 Thieves. You can't blame the people who've been saying that, I think, because the, listen, dropping your IGL without too much notice down to the bench.
Hey, wait, what is Ethan doing?
It was really rough actually from Ethan. It makes me think that you know, one of the reasons that IGLs do tend to play worse is that when your brain is trying to think about the mini-map and the macro and whether you should be calling your team to re-clear or whether you should be calling for them to rotate or whatever, it takes your mind away from how should I be playing this situation with my gun to get the most impact. And whether that's with your gun, your positioning, like whatever. But the thinking about the macro takes your attention away from the micro of actually playing them. And I think you're really seeing it here from Ethan. Som's another player, though, that is having very minimal impact in this game, whereas he was a key player and a star for them earlier this year.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very hard for NRG to win if you see Som towards the bottom of the scoreboard. But it's weird to see him playing the deadlock in the first place, actually. Not something that we've really talked too much about in this map. But both of those players, Ethan and Som, struggling right now.
I could go watch 100 Thieves.
Their kills, their value.
Again, might as well be proper full investment from NRG because
Versus Loud
to be almost every single round in a row.
August
You're
10th.
saving your money. You get a proper full buy going. 100
could.
Thieves. You're a few steps away from being able to take this match in a 2-0.
And a dominant 2-0, really.
Yeah, which is absurd, really. Again, the expectations that we kind of set at the beginning of the day. Pressure down towards B main, Xanta. Ensuring that there's no deep push.
Totally could go see 100 Thieves versus Loud
Hold that A main space.
on August 10th.
And the more noise that you make in B main, the more difficult you make it for
The
someone to
ticket
choose the
is
timing
only
to use the wall.
25 bucks, dog. It's only
After this position,
25
Go
bucks.
for a B re-clear as well. 100 Thieves calling a lot of these B early into a late A push. Rourke, though, doesn't... sorry. EU still with the drone to push Matter away.
Oh, he was given a chance.
Do
to
I
see if he
pull
could tip
that?
the scales in his team's favor, but blink of an eye, he's gone here, and this is it. Go button's hit for 100 Thieves.
It's got to be on Ethan.
Slight pause in through elbow, making it like it could be going in a different spot as well, but it's still making a lot of noise. 100 Thieves going to be going here. Ethan's got a little bit of help, but Brooks only got a stinger towards the back here. He steps forwards anyway, and he meets the clone. Eats it up though, and still trying to see if they can land these shots. NRG flooding in to the defense of the IGL. And the
Xander's out.
Xander, he had that spike in hand. He cancels. He's pulled the players away. They're full rotating. It's a full committal.
Holy moly!
Towards B. What a play from Xander.
What a sick play.
Wow. What a fucking
The
play.
site's open.
10 seconds left.
Caution played, of course, at the beginning, but cleared out enough to get this plant committed in a 2v3.
What a fucking play,
Let's give
Xander.
his team a lifeline.
I never doubted
Question is,
you.
do they read the flank? All three players coming from this direction is weird.
Yeah.
Over there.
NRG just ensuring that they do not let this opportunity slip. It's a player advantage situation.
What a round it would be, though, for 100 Thieves.
Dart gives a bit of peace of mind. At this point, got to get expecting at least this is the direction it's going in, and the crosshair placement is perfect. Xander just still crouched down, ready to pounce.
2v1, 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 2v1. You got this. Yes. Yes.
A four-piece from Xander. An unreal plays from him. Broke the ankles of NRG.
What a sick
One
round.
more
man.
round.
What
One
a
more
sick
round. One more round.
And you're looking
One
at
more
both of the
round.
callers kind of newly stepping up with IGLing experience in the past, with experience playing smokes in the past as well, and a gap between them. I mean, the Xander impact has been spectacular. He's fragging, and he's also bending their brain.
Oh my god, his hand was on the edge of his desk.
One more round will do it for 100 Thieves.
The mouse was at the
Feeling like he
end
has to
of
take
his
risks.
desk,
Matters into his
man.
own hands. He's supported with the util, though the paranoia sweeps. Some supplements, at least with the grav net, it's going to be removed almost instantaneously here. And 100 Thieves moving in different directions.
One more round.
He's very
One
much alone
more
doing
round.
this here, but
One
Matters
more
hard
round.
committed. He needs a bit more for his troubles. Gets the one, backs himself out. A stun is good. Ricochets. Spam against the wall here. 100 Thieves having to fight.
Nice,
tooth
a
and nail just for
W,
bit of this
Kessel.
space.
A W,
Asna can now
Kessel,
activate with the
finally.
information from the Cypher ult.
Yeah,
He's
gonna
2
be
for 3 on
revealing
ults.
quite a lot, popping these players out into the open.
He's
Matter
2
was
for 3 on
Gonna be
ults.
squeezed.
Oh.
Ethan, quick reposition, but he's stunned up anyway. Out towards the back and has a glide and a slide. Hunter's Fury is late to the party. Meant to try and help out and relieve that pressure that Ethan was feeling, but damage done.
Oh,
Scuba
they're
having to
lined
clean
up.
Dropped down to 5 health,
2v2s,
though.
but he's low, he's low, he's low. He's just
do
like
from this
tickle him,
spot?
tickle him.
Off angle, the
Yeah.
EU's playing in, and now
We know
they
where he's
where
at. We know
Brook
where
is.
he's at. 2v1,
Quick
2v1.
pivot, quick
Close this
rotation,
out.
but this
Close
is
this
it,
out so I
surely.
can go
Gork
goon.
is gonna do it with
Wait,
just a Guardian,
my bad.
just to stay alive, just to keep the team active in a double face.
Yes!
Called. 100
2-0,
Thieves.
baby. Let's go.
Shock us all.
I'm gonna keep it a buck at Goon all day.
Yeah.
They wipe NRG
Boostio
away.
could never.
Not even a struggle on NRG's map pick of Sunset. 100 Thieves going into this,
Let's go.
kind of taking
2-0,
us to
baby.
unexpected territory.
From
Buying the
100
Corral.
Thieves.
The two new maps in the pool,
2-0,
two teams
2-0.
that haven't had much chance to practice on them recently. But showcasing from 100 Thieves today that on old comfort territory of Bind, and stuff that they've played recently as well on Sunset, they are just a cut above.
It's a statement, truly, really, from 100 Thieves here. One of these teams was looking to put their best foot forward for stage 2, realistically, and it's 100 Thieves who have come out on top early on in the groups, and it's going to make potentially a massive difference for their chances.
Yeah, they needed to make a gamble. That's what Zix was saying, right? They felt like they had to take the risk if they were going to go all the way. It's going to be a low percentage chance of them making it to champs no matter what, but you might as well take a risk and see if it pays off. My God, it paid off today.
Truly, truly did.
All right, I'm sticking around for the interview, and then I'm out.
Playing smokes
and then we're gone.
He's mostly known as an
And then
initiator player.
That's what I mean.
But he's flexed around and filled the gaps. And to be honest, he
Well, if you don't get that,
he didn't have to be the star of the show.
we're not
You look at,
friends,
like,
okay?
His fragging, and it was good. I mean, the ace was sick. But in terms of who was actually like
If you don't get that
driving the
reference,
team,
I don't know
I
what
would
to
give
tell
a
you.
huge amount of credit to Arsenal. Because
And now I'm out.
the tempo, the plays,
now I'm done.
the spots that he's getting into, and the recalls, the reclears that are being called, a lot of those were led tip of the spear by Arsenal.
Yep. Setting that tempo forwards. We'll say though, Kess, I mean, it's giving Izu. It's giving Izu, man. There's a lot of expectations to put on a new player's shoulders when you're asking them to off-roll, play different stuff, but kid's got talent.
I'm debating, should I go to
manifest, I think,
LA to watch 100 Thieves play in person?
Win for 100 Thieves. Things that, I mean, we really weren't expecting it.
I'm
Let's
really,
be honest.
really debating on doing it.
No, I
I'd be
wasn't
going on
expecting
3
that, but
trips
I
in
also think
August
it's
if I
worrying
do.
for NRG looking forwards, because
I'd
they're
be
one of
going
those
to
teams
3
that,
trips in
again, are in
August.
a similar boat. They had to make a roster move
We
to be able
right
to make it
here,
to champs. They've got a very difficult
go down
road
to
ahead.
LA.
Probably have to make finals of stage 2 in order to
on the
go to
10th.
champs. And this form was bad.
I'm going on another trip on the 13th, 14th,
We're going to
and
send it out to the floor,
15th.
though, Liz. Standing by with that Verizon post-match.
Coming back
Take
on the
away.
You
15th.
know, folks, I heard you chanting
Then I'm
his
going to
name.
Vegas
Do
on the
it again,
17th.
because it is Kess for 100 Thieves.
All right, let's see what this boy has to say. The dude that benched Boostio, what do you have to say?
Feel your first day on stage? You just moved from Austin, what, 3-4 days ago? To be in Los 3-4 days ago, dropped everything to be here, and now you have the entire crowd chanting your name, Kess. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels amazing. It's just 3-4 days ago, I'm just doing my normal routine at home, and all of a sudden, I'm on stage doing the thing that I always watch, and I mean, it's incredible, really.
Let's be clear, you got an ace. Like, you didn't have to do that. Like, he didn't have to, like, stunt on everyone and just be like, oh, by the way, this is who I am. Because also, another thing we've been talking about, this isn't your typical role. You've played it before. We usually see you on the more initiator role, but then use the, kind of senti, flex, and you're popping off. Where does that come from? How does that adaptation, and how does that work?
If I'm being honest, I don't really know. I just kind of played, and then, it worked out, just applying everything I do know and kind of just transitioning into a different role.
I think that's so funny. You're like, I'm just so naturally good that I just was able to transition. I would love to talk about just fitting in into 100 Thieves. You talked to me a little bit backstage. You said, I love the guys that we're getting along, we're adjusting. You said on the podcast, we're getting these reps. What was it like being on stage with them today? Xander calling, having Asuna, Cryo, EU next to you, because you didn't really, no, you think you've tried with them before, correct?
Yeah, I played as a substitute for EWC quals.
So what was it like being on stage with them? Did it all come together the way you thought it would?
Absolutely, it really did. Everybody was more locked in. Everybody is like a lot more energetic.
Yeah.
And that energy is just incredible, really.
Well, an incredible debut. Give it up for Kess one more time,
okay.
everyone. Congratulations.
He has a little bit of swag to him,
You know what game is next. It is G2 versus Sentinel. Stay right there.
He has a little bit of swag to him. I fuck with it. Do I stick around for Sentinels? I don't know. I'm kind of getting burnt out. I can feel myself getting burnt out, like low energy. So it's like, do I stick around for Sentinels or do I not stick around for Sentinels? I don't know. It's like I need to move around. I need to do something else. I sat here for 2 hours. I'm fiending to do something else. What if I just like go off camera, do some push-ups or something? Know what I mean? Come back.
The human body was built to move. Not trapped at a desk in one
Watch the
singular
Sentinels versus
posture
G2.
for 12 hours a day. It's time your chair evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo.
Oh, dude, I want to get a Secret Lab so bad. I want to get one so bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to get one so bad. But if I get one, it's unless they added new ones. Let's go through this real quick. Let's go through this. Unless they added new ones. I know my camera's in the way. Oh my god, they have Star Wars, Assassin's Creed. I'm not that big a fan of Assassin's Creed. They got a Joker one, that's a W. Demon Slayer. Okay, I don't see nothing else that I would want. So if I were to get one, I'm getting... Where you at? I just saw you. I'm getting Jinx, man. If I were to get one, I'm definitely getting Jinx. $700 for a chair, though. I don't know if I could do that. $700 for a chair. I don't know if I could justify $700 for a chair. Maybe if I sat in it first, you know what I mean? That's the problem with like online expenses like this. If I were able to sit on it first, then I could probably justify spending $700 on it.
2-0 against Sentinels in our first match. I think stage 1 went pretty well. Obviously, it sucks losing and getting second place to G2.
All right, I'm gonna go off camera, do some push-ups or something.
Was a luck on their end, just a little bit.
They've been tested, they've been pushed.
I need to do something.
Just makes it
I'm
almost impossible.
really antsy right now. I need to do something. I'm gonna try and stick around for Sentinels. And I say off camera because I don't have pants on and I don't want to put on any pants. So.
Team works. I think we were all hitting pretty good strides individually as well.
Already being qualified for champs is pretty nice, but that doesn't take our effort away for trying our hardest for Split 2, same as any other tournament.
They do have the better record against us, I'd say, but I think they definitely had the upper hand in the Teo meta. Like, they were definitely the better Teo team, I'd say. But I think in this meta, we're pretty even, and I'm all types of confident that we'll be able to be the better team.
Welcome back, everyone, to VCT Americas and our final match in this opening week of Stage 2. We're closing it out in style. You have Sentinels going up against G2 Esports. It's going to be an absolute banger. Of course, Goldenmore here alongside Alexis as well as Doug as we get ready to break down this matchup here. And look, this is a match that consistently delivers for us as analysts, for the fans as well. Hell, I would even say for the players in some of these instances here. But these two teams have faced off against each other so many times, Alexis, so they're no strangers to one another.
Yeah, this is definitely the best rivalry that we have and that we're going to see, I think, for a while. I think it's really impressive that in their Toronto run, they both were teams that lost to the top two teams, Fnatic and PRX. So it's not like they lost and they had a blowout. No, they played really well, but they went up against the hardest teams in that tournament.
Look, I'm gonna say this as a hater, okay? And I'm okay to say this. I think we overuse El Clasico for esports rivalries way too much.
Oh,
Anytime one team plays another team, oh, it's El Clasico. It sucks. We need to stop. However, this deserves a name because the matches are always bangers. They played each other multiple times when the stakes are high.
Do we want to say?
Listen,
it's
I'm not a words guy. I don't know.
You're not, but you're literally a commentator.
Let's move the prompter on to the next point. I'm going to take his lines. Why don't we check in with... Yeah, go ahead.
This guy. Let's go ahead and check in with Zelsis and Valen, who spoke with Elizabeth earlier today, and we're going to teach him some new words.
I'm here with G2's Valen and Sentinel's Zelsis. Now, boys, you are facing each other once again, the classic North American rivalry. I want us to play nice, keep it chill, but what is one thing that you have to prepare for when you guys face each other? I'm going to start with you, Jordan Montemuro.
I mean, they have a new guy on the block now, Baby Bay, and when I first started playing Valorant, Baby Bay would farm me 24/7 every time I played a tournament. So now it's only, it's I feel like it's a Cinderella story that I get to be his first loss on the stage. Yeah.
What?
So
Countering it. I'm gonna counter this this deflection. Actually, we're terrible. We're playing with the sub.
Okay. Yeah.
What am I saying? Yeah, for Sentinels, yeah, we got to prepare pretty hard. They're one of the best teams. They own us. They have 2 international trophies. We don't have any. So, yeah, I'm expecting to lose today. But I'm expecting him to also get farmed, so, yeah.
Would you guys like to shake hands? Best of luck. A hug, maybe? Oh.
Oh, wow. What happened to the last part there? Oh, man. But look, good news for G2, as we've talked about a few times here. No matter what happens in this stage, they are set up and ready to go for playoffs here. But you did hear from Trent in that video. He was saying, look, it doesn't matter. The job's still not done. Still got to put the work in.
Yeah, for as much as their rest of the year is solved and done for, I was talking to a couple of the guys backstage. They're competitors, man.
Yeah.
They're competitors through and through. It doesn't matter if they already know they're going to Paris. They want to win week in and week out, and that's one of my favorite things about this team.
Yeah, even with the sub, this is the best environment for them to just have some fun and let loose and kind of lean into their just pure mechanics in this matchup.
Yeah, but something that you had noted, and I think it's worth pointing out again here, is that, G2 and Sentinels, right, both teams that have had success in Americas, but when they go abroad, when they go to those global international events, as you had mentioned, well, look at the players or rather the teams that sent them packing to begin with. Both of them, as you noted, the same squad here. Where do you think that's kind of fallen short here, Alexis?
It's kind of hard to say. I feel like they have very different kind of issues. I feel like Sentinels can tend to be kind of inconsistent. G2, I actually had very high expectations when they had that comeback against Gen G on Icebox. I felt like that was really impressive. I wasn't expecting them to fall short after that because I felt like they were so hyped up. But yeah, going into this, I feel like they're going to have a little bit of redemption.
Yeah, it's interesting to think about the stakes for these two teams for the rest of this stage, and I think particularly when I think about G2, we talked about it. We know what's going to happen with them, and they almost, again, they're competitors, but they almost get a pass, right?
Yeah.
Because of kind of what's going on. For Sentinels, it's hands to the plow.
Yeah.
Right? This is not time to take foot off the gas. This is where they are refining and perfecting the smaller details that will make a difference in Paris. So it's interesting to kind of get a vibe check on both of these two teams coming into this match because it's early. The stakes are very different in many, many ways.
Yeah, but of course, looking at the track record of these teams, right? A lot of expectations, a lot of high hopes for G2. They're looking like they're in a good position here. Doug noted properly. Sentinels, they need to make this happen. This is a big stage for them. On the flip side of that, this matchup is also a big one because we got to address, the elephant-sized Smeeg in the room because G2 at the top of Americas, but they are not immune to roster changes. Unfortunately, Leaf, due to medical reasons, had to step away from the team for a while, so the squad needed a sub. So what did they elect to do? Well, they looked at the talent team and they got our colleague Baby Bay is joining the squad, and in case you guys don't remember, Baby Bay was an absolute beast when he was playing back with the FaZe Clan boys back in the day.
Okay, let's relax.
He was great. Well,
Let's relax.
Doug, come on, Doug, you can't be. All right, look, you can't be that much of a Alexis. I mean, come on, back me up here, right?
I agree with you.
Right?
I feel like Baby Bay is insane, and he's a household name at this point. But yeah, I'm excited to see how he does on the Sentinel, because I think typically he does tend to lean more towards those duelist agents.
Yeah.
So it will be nice to see. I feel like his mech is still there, though.
I do want to point out, though, that it has been such a long time since Baby Bay has played that our freaking UI was
there's been
completely
an update.
different back then. I mean, Doug, it has to be exciting to see Baby Bay, compete on stage again, right?
Yeah, probably throw his back out the first time he tries to pull out an op on stage or something like that. Probably need a walker to get out on stage. But
Age
yeah,
is
whatever.
Oh my
It'd be
God.
great.
Okay, so we got Age, Unk to Leaf, 21. Over 1,000 kills for Leaf. Baby Bay? Nada. He's got 0. This is certainly going to be. I can't believe that he convinced us to put his mug on the screen like this. Unbelievable stuff here. And Doug, you good though? How you doing, buddy? Because he's your former co-caster, or still co-caster. Jury's still out on that one. Doug.
Oh.
Doug, where you going? Doug, we still got to finish the segment. Doug. Where is he going?
I mean, you have 2 bases. We need one for aftermap 1, maybe one aftermap 2. But it's Doug here. I haven't seen Doug.
What the hell, bro?
Wait a minute. Wait, what did he say? And that was enough? Is that?
Yeah, I'm a simple man. Food is the way to my heart. And so he offered me a banana, and it turns out that covers a multitude of sins.
Okay, I guess we learned a little bit more about the relationship between Doug and Baby Bay there. All right, well, let's continue the conversation here, because Teo may have been nerfed straight out of Carajo land, but it seems like Trent's still good no matter who he's using. And Alexis, I think it goes to show just the quality of player that this guy is.
I mean, this guy was owning on Sova before Teo came out. I feel like people are forgetting that. He was so insane on the Sova, so it makes sense that he would be insane on the Teo, and it makes sense that he's going to be insane going into the new meta on any initiator that this guy wants, because he is that gifted of a player.
We forget that it's been Trent time since like 2022.
Yeah.
It's been a long
Back
time
on the
for Trent
guard,
time.
I mean, and it's been Trent time this whole time. Right? The guy's insane, and Tejo certainly helped, right? And he was able to shine in that position, but to suggest that he's not that guy just because Tejo's out of the conversation is foolish.
I mean, even when you look at the stats, right, the numbers don't really lie there. He was playing Fade a lot in Toronto and was still putting up similar numbers. So, yeah, I mean, I think it goes to show you that you got Trent time is all the time. Now, of course, it does feel like the Sentinels have been trapped in G2 Shadow this year. So let's go ahead and shift that conversation over to the IGL of Sentinels, because you got John QT, who has really struggled, Doug, to be able to find those wins against G2, but now great opportunity for him to do so, and I do feel like as a player he continues to be an impactful player in the server.
Yeah, I think the value that John provides to the team, to Sentinels, is incredible and can't really be understated. I do think there are a couple of interesting things as we talk about their roles and what he feels more comfortable in and what he slots in, and then to also think through, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this, what's more comfortable to call from, right?
Yeah.
Those are 2 very different roles and very different positions. I do think for Sentinels to be ultimately successful in the long term, both domestically and internationally, that has to be solved.
Yeah, that's a really great point, because I feel like historically it is much easier to call from the initiator role, for the reason that you're always with the pack, you know what's going on, you're not lurking on the other side of the map, like you don't have to rely so heavily on communication back and forth because you're in the action, whereas IGLing on Viper or Sentinel roles can be quite difficult because you're not seeing directly what's going on, especially on attack. You have no idea what your team is running into, if they're getting mollied off, whatever. So it makes sense that his stats maybe tanked a little bit on the initiator because he's thinking so much about IGLing, and he's not so much focus on having his gun out on those alert fights.
Oh, 100%, right? But he also does have at least some good tools to use in the game. Talking about Zekin here, right? This guy who absolutely lights up the kill feed whenever he is playing. And Alexis, I think that, you know, eyes are always going to be drawn to Zekin in these big stakes games.
I mean, Zekin right now, I think, has just the most crazy multi-kills I've ever seen in my life. So it makes a lot of sense. The eyes are on him because he, I feel like, is the most likely to pull out, like, just crazy clips that you see on TikTok, 1 million views.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the great thing about this kid is that even when Sentinels struggle, right? Like, even when things don't look good, he's still top fragging. He's still dropping 25. He's still dropping 30. And so that is a steady constant for them. And to the point you were making earlier, GB, that is something that John can build off of and continue to build through.
Yeah, this is an exciting one. Before we send to the stage, what was the predictions real fast for both of y'all?
G2.
G2.
Oh, I picked Sentinels.
Pick Sentinels.
Yeah.
I went G2 because I always pick G2.
That's a no-brainer. Why would I pick?
Why would you pick your wait, you really picked against your former co-caster?
Yeah.
This guy, he's a real one.
What are we talking about?
He's calling balls and strikes, baby. He's calling like he sees it. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this. It's a matchup we've all been waiting for. So Riot Games Arena, let's go ahead and make some noise as we bring out your two teams. And your first squad, make some noise. It's the Sentinels. Led by John QT, and let's not forget about Coach Kaplan, what he brings to the table as well. But this is a squad looking, Alexis, to have a hell of a run here in Stage 2.
Absolutely. I mean, they're pretty much set to make champs first. I want to say that they're excited to go into this game and see what Baby Bay has to offer, to be honest. I think they're excited to see that.
I think that's the curiosity more than anything else.
I think, again, for as silly as this match may feel, because of the, as you said, Schmeek-sized elephant in the room, there is a lot that Sentinels do need to be working on week in and week out. This is not a punt week for them. It is not something that should be taken lightly. There are things they need to continue to refine.
I could not agree more. All right, well, on the other side of the field, let's see how Sentinels' opponents are. Let's go ahead and bring out the squad. Folks in the Riot Games Arena, put your hands together for G2 Esports. In G2, we didn't even get a chance to talk about Giacomo Jonah Pipa. Look at that, man. He almost tripped. He almost tripped, guys. We almost lost him as soon as he got to the stage. Baby Bay joining the squad. What a timeline that we happen to live in here. Doug, I can feel the excitement just pouring out of you.
I'm just glad he put in the work to walk out without needing a walker. Coming out onto the stage. Because listen, I know. I'm telling you, there is an inevitable injury to come out of this. Guy's gonna like throw a shoulder out, do something crazy.
You watch out for the knees. You know, when you hit 30, it all goes downhill from there. You know, so you all feel it right in the knees and the thighs.
All right, let's actually zoom in a little bit here and talk about the value that Dre does provide to this team.
And why he's on this team. We were joking, but there's real things.
I do think there's a lot to be said about. Obviously, his mechanical skill is well renowned. We've saw clips about it when he was on FaZe. We've talked through some of that stuff.
Ooh.
I think the value that he provides, to be honest, is in a lot of the vibes as well. I mean, anybody who's been around him knows that he knows how to have a good time. He knows how to take things in stride, and he knows how to still fight to win.
Yeah, great
and so
points.
I think that's a ton of value that he's able to provide to G2 while Leaf is out.
Great points on that one, but I do want to touch on that map there. Corrode is going to be the first one here, Alexis. So that is going to be interesting because how long have G2 had time to be able to put things together on Corrode versus Sentinels?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it kind of makes sense that Sentinels wants to pick it because they know, okay, G2's playing with the sub. They might not have had as much time to practice, but also on the G2 side of things, you know, it kind of makes sense for them as well because they don't know what kind of roles they want to do, and since there's not a set meta on Corrode yet, they can kind of play whatever they want.
And I do see great opportunities here for Baby Bay on the Sentinel to maybe be a little bit more lurk heavy, you know, get to do his thing a bit more and just find those individual fights wherever they may present themselves so that this way he could, you know, get those ones when the opportunity presents.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how Valen calls this map. I think that we've seen a couple of reps on it internationally and then here, and I don't think it's been solved. I don't think it's been figured out. And if I trust an IGL to be able to solve it, a new map that is in a lot of ways so different compared to what we have on other maps. It is Valorant.
Or John QT, honestly, on the other side would be another guy who could crack that egg there as well. But we're starting to see the agents begin to flood in here. Nothing all that crazy that we're seeing. Got the neon out there, Alexis, for Sentinels. But I'm curious to see what G2 opts to run here. All right, and actually jog back on that Yoru, so he likes that Yoru, but Baby Bay on the Vice. Let's talk about this composition, Alexis, real quick.
Vice is definitely an easy agent for the Unk to pick up, I will say. You know, put your util down, hold it, and you're done. So it should be good for him. I think on the Sova, we have Trent, like we were talking about earlier, he's insane on the Sova, so nothing new here.
I'm really curious to see how they solve the map without a Fade, without a dog, without something like that. And yeah, the drone kind of does it a little bit.
There's a lot of corners up.
Yeah, and I don't know that the drone will give you the same value that a Fade dog will.
Oh, that's a great point. We'll have to see how this all pans out here and send it over to your casters who are waiting to be called up to Tier 1 themselves. It's Mimi and Ender.
Thanks so much, GV. We've waited a long time for this moment. G2 took this risk after Toronto invested in a new rookie player just eligible to play on this stage, and now he's finally here, ready to make his debut.
Are you talking about Baby Bay?
Yeah.
Okay, technically,
he's a
rookie. Technically, we have to call him a rookie because he never played in, like, Americas. But this guy was playing back in the VCLs, in Challengers NA, back with FaZe Clan, and we are getting ready to see him back up there once again with G2 versus Sentinels. You can load up fast in game with Samsung SSDs. Let's get ready to get things underway, Mimi, because this is an absolute banger. We are packed here in the Riot Games arena.
Yeah, our two best teams playing Corrode to start, and it's no surprise that it starts in mid-second, going up quick.
Always a fast fight. Zekin might get pinged out by this dart, though. And on opposite sides of the wall, it comes down. Zekin strikes first. Sentinels on the board early, but G2 are still posturing in this space, calling in the reinforcements. That'll be Jonas Api supporting down low, but Zekin is on an absolute warpath. It's not ending anytime soon. G2 find a couple of kills on the other side, but again, it'll be Sentinels in control of the site.
Yeah, the trade's good from Zelsis. Everyone gets away into this site, and now Sentinels, whenever you're playing a post fight on B, you have so many angles to go for.
It's Baby Bay in a 1v3. VCT A player 1, more like.
He doesn't even have a name, Christy.
It's brutal. He already got his first kill in 1,072 days. It has been a drought for the rookie.
I don't know if we've ever had a 30-year-old rookie before.
And I don't know if we ever are again. It'll be Sentinels drawing first blood.
Yeah, that was a really nice round from Sen. And let's talk about the comps for a second, because both these teams have the same core, right? You're playing double controller, you're playing Vice. It seems like the majority of the teams across regions are thinking that that's about the kind of standard you want to set. But it is really interesting to see Zekin locking in this Neon instead, because giving up that Yoru, you're sacrificing having flashes to work with, and instead you're really relying on him to just absolutely send it early on. But it does so much for those initial fights that are really important on this map.
Exactly, especially, you know, using slides to brace crosshairs, and again, for taking quick space into mid. This is going to be a consistent and also a fight over into B main at the same time. Sentinels keeping the pressure up, and once again, Baby Bay falling down this time early on into the round.
I don't think you have to start saying once again at round 2. You can wait a second to dog on him.
I mean, look, if Baby Bay was up here, he would call it honestly. I think we can do the same. I cleared that with him in advance, don't worry, but it will be Sentinels making quick work of the second round.
Yeah, so Corrode, the name of the game is these mid-fights early on. If you're playing, honestly, either side of the map, and you don't have that space, your rotates late round gets so brutal. You're running all the way back through CT, adding probably 10 seconds, and it's even worse if you're an attacker.
Yeah, especially when it comes to, you know, rotating between the sites like you're saying, or defenders trying to look to retake into the site. That A site only has the one way to get in it if you don't have any mid control to play with.
So I think a lot of this game for G2 against a Neon comp is figuring out what amount of space do you want to give early on, how are you re-clearing, and how are you stopping Zekin from just running away with map control?
Well, it's not gonna stop. Actually, John QT running a bit away as well. Jogmo fires back on the other side and gets some support from Trent. Trent still locked down inside of mid while Valen mows him down. G2 come in with the better rifles and now control the spike.
And that's what I'm talking about. Really nice team fighting from G2. They gave a little bit of space to the Neon, then immediately have a Paranoia, have a Dart ready to go on that fight back in and brutalize the Sentinels in mid.
And you can see that every round, again, is going to be about mid fighting. It is double Viper walls trying to control this space early on, so a lot of chaos to play through, whether that's going to be Jogamo on flashes or Neon sliding. Right now, John QT has gone for the long walkabout, but Trent, even though he's low, is poised and ready on the angle.
Alan's low too, but there should be some easy trades to get here for G2.
And still a lot of territory to cover before you even recover the spike. Now the gas taken down rather low. QT sees the gun, but Trent will see him first. A 3K and G2 on the board.
Super good bounce back for them. Baby Bay already building it up. Coach Josh RT, he put out a post on Twitter about what was honestly a very weird move. Everyone thought it was going to be Demon 1 subbing in. Instead, it's the man formerly known as Demon 7, like 20 years ago in Crossfire.
You gotta go way back in the day to see those names.
But he's saying that Baby Bay's a guy who brings vibes, he brings experience. He's doing some of the things that Leaf did in keeping the team accountable and helping a little as a secondary caller. And I think from our time working with him, we can attest that he definitely brings those traits.
Yeah, he does. And word on the street is he was flying as well when he was trialing for the team. Here we go, another fight into mid. Jogamo taken down so low, forced to teleport away.
A bit more reserved from Sen this time. They slow things down, but still take space in Valen. In trouble here.
Again, still alive and has support back on the site. Baby Bay will be holding from near elbow as more and more players flood on in. This will be Sentinel's first time really gaining some space in towards A. They've still got Bang working into A main, but G2 have bunkered down and aren't giving any angles.
What you're looking at right now is pretty much the dream position for attackers when you're in a mid round. You have control in A main, you have control deep in mid, and now you can just sit and wait for that reclear to come and try your best to punish it.
You can think of it kind of like an ascent, where once you control mid, you can dabble back and forth, and Jogamo, a human drone on low HP, falls.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for, right? Someone's gonna walk, someone's gonna clear mid, you get your pick, and now you're up.
And now both lurks trying to test some space as well. Bang really wants it in main, but this puts a lot of pressure on Sentinels. Mid player has already fallen.
There's a pinch coming.
Pinches on pinches as that lurk has slipped through B as well. This mid fight to determine everything. Two players on opposite sides of the wall. But how prepared will Sentinels be? That haunt is deep. It's not going to spot both players, but we'll see the one. Narrate and Zekin both find their mark, and B site is open.
Perfect road into this site and plenty of time to get set up in the post. I think B is one of the most difficult sites in the game to retake right now, because if you are just coming in through spawn, you are pretty much, through mid rather, you are just going to get owned by players in elbow, in heaven. If you're trying to just come through CT, there's also so many positions for people in the post plant to be set up. So you pretty much always have to try and take a second avenue and go for a split push to actually make those retakes work.
And when we were seeing Corrode being played yesterday as well, we saw a lot of our teams actually trying to fight a little bit more up into that elbow area. We'll help you out already if you don't know the callouts entirely just yet, but if you can have that forward space, or at least that threat of forward space early on into the retake, it can force defenders to use a lot of their utility before they even make it to the site itself.
Yeah. Nice macro that round from John QT. Takes things very slowly, calls for a good re-clear back into mid to punish both players set up there from G2. Sentinels now going to start to get some of these ults online and get a really good attack side going.
Exactly. Already up 3-1, but if Narrate's able to pick up an orb in this round, get that ultimate, combo that with Zekin, you can go flying into a site. It's really hard to react.
Last couple of rounds, we've seen Baby Bay set up over on A. I think that normally we've been seeing a lot of like solo